What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing? Welcome to the Game 4 World Series watch party between the Astros and the Atlanta Braves. A little bit of a late start tonight, but here we are, everyone. What is going on? Hello. Only a few people in here so far. Hopefully a few more start to trickle in. Hope everyone had a good day today. Hope everyone had a good Saturday today. I'm going to be honest with you. I was working all day today. I just got home like 10 minutes ago. I whipped myself up an espresso for the stream tonight, and we're ready to go. And I was just a tad late to the game tonight. They have a runner on, so I'm just kind of getting caught up with everything here. But everyone, hope we're doing well. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. No Waffle, what's going on? Jacob, hello. Isaac, what's going on? Chappelle, what's going on? Hello. The Urban Ghost, one of our members. Hello. William, what's going on? Last night was amazing, cold and wet, but best game I have ever been at. Oh, you're at the game, William. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Good for you for going to the game last night. That must have been quite the treat to go to a World Series game. Here we go. Alex Bregman is up. They got a couple of runners on. I got an Astros win tonight. I got the Astros winning it tonight. I got the Astros tying this series up. I think this is going to go back and forth tonight, everyone. But here we go. As we get a few more people trickling on in, let's just get the game on. We had a good turnout last night. Over 200 people in the stream last night. I think we got up to around 250 people in the stream. So before the game tonight, Dylan Lee getting the start for the Atlanta Braves, going for the Astros, Zack Greinke. So no surprise there at all on both sides. Kind of figured Zack Greinke was going to get some kind of a start somewhere, or at least come out of the bullpen in long relief. I kind of thought he was going to get more of a start. But Dylan Lee, hey, who would have thought Dylan Lee would be starting a World Series game? Did Dylan Lee think that he was going to be starting a World Series game? He only pitched how many games this year in the major leagues? He pitched 2 games in the major leagues out of the bullpen this year. Pretty sure this guy at the beginning of the season didn't think he'd be opening a World Series game. What a moment for him. So, gotta love it. But what is going on? Caleb Cox, what's going on? How are we doing? Nicholas, welcome. Papa Ducky 998, what is going on? Man, oh man, I'm just trying to get caught up with everything here. Jeez. I was trying to squeeze in one more ride. I was doing Uber today, and it was like 6:30, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do one more ride. I picked up someone from the airport, dropped him off somewhere like 35 minutes away, like the complete opposite way of where I live. So I ended up having to drive home. Oh, Dylan Lee strikes out Alex Bregman. That's a big strikeout for Dylan Lee with 2 runners on and no outs. But yeah, so I ended up having to go out like 35 minutes, just complete opposite direction of where I live. So I just booked it on the way home. I got home at like 7:52, and I had to come in here, just get the stream set up, get the espresso ready. You guys know I need my espresso. But pretty important game 4. I mean, well, all these games are important, but a critical game 4. This could really, this is going to dictate where this series goes. The Astros win, they tie it up. If the Braves win, you got a commanding 3-1 lead. So this can definitely go either way tonight, especially with the, not really locked down starting pitchers here. I mean, you got Dylan Lee opening. I mean, I'm guessing they're hoping he can go at least 2 or 3. It'd be interesting to see if he can even get through 1. But Zack Greinke, I'm looking to see if Zack Greinke can come up big for the Astros. He's had a pretty an anemic season this year. Looking to see what Greinke can do. Hopefully Greinke can come up big for the Astros. But Dylan Lee trying to maneuver his way through this lineup here. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate. Only 22 people in the chat. Did we get the notifications tonight, everyone? There we go. We're up to 28 now. Let me know in the chat. Did you guys get the notifications tonight? It was a bit of a late start, so I'm guessing people are going to trickle on in. But It's also, hey, it's the night before Halloween. I'm sure a lot of people are out doing stuff. All right, Isaac, you got the notification. All right, good, everyone. Got the notifications. SF Giants recap. What's going on? Colt Rug, what is going on? So, but yes, we got World Series Game 4. Dylan Lee. I mean, let's go take a look here. Let's pull up Dylan Lee. Not sure if they're going to have much on him. Probably not going to have too much on him. He only pitched 2 games this year. Yeah. I mean, they don't really have anything on him. They got maybe some measurements. Yeah, I mean, not really anything on. I mean, so what you're going to get with him, you're going to get a 4-seamer, a curveball, and a changeup. So, but yeah. Not really too much movement on the curveball or the changeup compared to, others in the major leagues. So, yeah, 3-pitch guy. Oh, Dylan Lee is already coming out of this game. Ugh. You got to hate that. You got to hate. Well, why didn't you just go with Kyle Wright? Why didn't you just start Kyle Wright? I don't get that. Should have just went with Kyle Wright. Don't understand that. All right, there we go. We're up to 40 people in the chat now. What's going on, everyone? Edmund19. Hello. Bugsy, what's going on? Okay, good. You got the notification. John, hello. Joetzo, let's go Braves. What's going on? How are we doing? They got a tough start here. I don't know why you didn't just go with Kyle Wright to begin with. Why not? I mean, you're just kind of, playing with fire there. I don't see why you don't just go with a Kyle Wright. Beyond awesome. There's a rule because of the ridiculous new rule of adding all the minor leaguers as well. John Peace, what's going on, my friend? Welcome. Yeah, Papa Ducky. Yeah, maybe the 2 lefties. Yeah, I guess I get it. But, yeah, it's hindsight 2020, I guess. But, I don't know. I feel like Dylan Lee's come out of the bullpen a couple of times, and he's been all right. So I guess would have saved him for the bullpen. Bring him in, lefty-lefty matchup, But, hey, didn't work out. Sometimes these things don't work out. Jacob Melton, what's going on? Hello. Starting to see some people trickle on in now. We're up to 45. Last night, we were up to around 250 last night. We had a good turnout last night. Thank you, everyone that donated a super chat last night. Anonymous, Simply Fog, The Sixth Child, Captain Spartan, whoever else dropped a super chat for me last night. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. Robert Rothberg still waiting for Gabe Kapler to get that Manager of the Year award. Tom Amiano, what is going on? Hello. But yeah, the storyline really for tonight, this is going to be a grinder of a game for both teams. As you can see already, the Braves are already off to a grinding start here. Already having to turn to the bullpen. Dylan Lee, not effective whatsoever. He did get the strike out of Bregman, so at least he got that, I guess. But, yeah, the walks here to Yordan Alvarez, Michael Brantley. I mean, that's why you brought in a Dylan Lee, to try and diffuse those lefties. But he just ended up walking both. Jose Altuve had the base hit. At least you got the strike out of Alex Bregman, still got the double play possibility, but with Carlos Correa up, this is a dangerous situation here. Kyle Wright, this was the time to bring in a Kyle Wright. This was the time. I understand leaving in Dylan Lee for Yordan Alvarez, the lefty-lefty matchup, but yeah, that was, after that, there's no reason to keep him in. But Kyle Wright, he looked really good his last time out. Let's talk about that for a second. He pitched just 1 inning his last time out, but he struck out the side. He looked phenomenal. His stuff looked great. Don't be surprised if we see Kyle Wright in here for at least a few innings. His stuff looked great. That 2-seamer's got a little life on it. Where was this Kyle Wright last year? Carlos Correa in this postseason, the last 5 games, he's 1 for 17, 1 RBI. Not really too much going on with Carlos Correa. He has not really been able to come through in a lot of situations. Could this be the situation where Correa finally busts through? He's got a great chance here. Kyle Wright coming set, 0-2 count, 1 out. There's a two-seamer. Sinks down, but Correa's not swinging. Emmanuel Garcia ordered my first PC today. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. What PC do I got? I don't even know what computer I have. I have an Acer, I think. I got an Acer Aspire. I got it for like $500 off of Amazon. This thing's been great. This thing has been awesome. Kyle Wright with the pitch. Ooh. I believe that was a curveball. Yeah, that was a curveball. Ran inside. Yeah, Bill Chaburis. I mean, hey, starting pitching wins championships. That's what I think. It's, you know, people call it like the old school way now. I think I'm a big believer in starting pitching. Kyle Wright here, 2-2 count, 1 out. Ooh, good two-seamer, just a little low. Just a little low. The people of Atlanta wanted it. It looked a little low. Just low. You look at where Carlos Correa's knee is. Oh, come on. It was clearly below the knee. Correa, ground ball. Riley has it. No play at second. He has to go to first. There's the out. But the Astros score a run, and they take the lead 1-0. Yeah, Colt Rug, absolutely. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Offense wins you championships. The bullpen, the starting pitching, the coaching. It all wins you a World Series. So everything is equally important. Bullpen is definitely huge. Definitely huge. I mean, look at the Red Sox. You know, hey, they had good enough starting pitching, but the bullpen was thin. You know, they just didn't really have the quality arms at the back end like the Astros did. Unfortunately, the Red Sox had good arms at the back end, but you know, when you got guys like Ryan Presley, Graveman, Stanek, you know, that's a good crew right there. The Red Sox just didn't really have that. You know, you got some pretty decent guys, but, you know, nothing like, you know, these guys like Presley and Graveman, you know. So here's Kyle Tucker, 275 average in the postseason, 4 home runs, having a pretty good postseason. Can he come up big here? We got 2 runners on, second and third, top of the first. Big swing and a miss from Kyle Tucker. Swings right through it. Nice changeup from Kyle Wright. Kyle Wright's stuff is looking fantastic. His stuff is still looking good. Such good movement on these pitches. Where was this Kyle Wright last year? This guy was getting destroyed last year. Yeah, Bill, that's a good one too. Scouting. Absolutely. Here we go. 1-1 count. Kyle Wright, good fastball inside corner. Man, he's looking good. Wow. Could Kyle Wright end up being the unsung hero of the Atlanta Braves? Darno had to come across the plate a little bit there to get that. Usually that tends to kind of mess with the umpire's vision a little bit, but he still called it a strike. Kyle Wright trying to come through big here. Did give up the run, but at least it was on a weakly grounded ball to Riley on the fielder's choice. 1-2 count. Kyle Tucker fouls it back. 96. Playboy Brian, what's going on? All righty, we're up to around 60 people now. What's going on, everyone? How are we doing? Beyond awesome. Hey, 2022 Red Sox. Let's see how it goes. And the shop is alive and well in Atlanta. Astros up 1-0. Top of the first, 1-2 count here to Kyle Tucker with 2 outs. Kyle Tucker, he's had some big moments in this postseason. Can he add another one? Oh, there's a nice slider from Wright, but it gets into the dirt, bounces off Darno, skips away, but none of the runners advance. Slipstream 41, what's going on? How are we doing? Oh, just realized. 1 second, everyone. I got to fix something with the stream. 1 second. Keep my eyes on the game while I do this. 2-2 count. Kyle Wright, his stuff is looking fantastic. Can he come through here? There we go. 67 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? How are we doing? Jesse Burns, hello. Kyle Wright with the pitch. Big fastball, 98. Up in the zone, and Kyle Wright blows him away. Kyle Wright, my goodness, is looking good. I don't know what this guy ate before the World Series, but he's looking good. I mean, they're going to need it. They're going to really need it. With Charlie Morton going down with a broken leg, I mean, come on. If Kyle Wright can step up, if he can go 6 innings tonight, oh my God. I mean, what a postseason moment that would be. If he can just get through here, go 6 shutout innings. You know, Kyle, I mean, of course this would happen for the Braves. They've been having guys stepping up left and right. Yeah, Jesse Burns, I mean, you can thank Wright for that. That guy came in and just completely neutralized the Astros. Sound FX, I'm just in shock. I'm in shock right now. Where has this Kyle Wright been? I mean, look at the numbers with Kyle Wright. Let's pull up his numbers here. Let's go to Fangraphs. Everyone, happy Halloween Eve. I'll be going out tonight, everyone. I'll be braving the Halloween crowd tonight. I'll be out there serving the city of Orlando via Uber. I will be giving people that are highly intoxicated in their costumes rides home or ride to somewhere else, wherever it may be. Wish me luck tonight, everyone. Pray for me. I'm going to need it. I mean, who knows what's going to happen tonight. Good grief. But look at Kyle Wright here. Look at his numbers. I mean, he has just, go back to 2018. Remember he came up in 2018. 4 games. I mean, look at these numbers. I mean, ERA of 4.50, but look at the FIP, 8.83. Horrible. I mean, even in the minor leagues, 2019 wasn't really too strong. 2019, 7 games, 4 starts, 6.16 FIP. 2020, 8 starts, 5.90 FIP. I mean, I guess it's gotten a little better every time. Goes from 8.83 to 6.16 to 5.90. So I guess it's trending in the right direction, but that's still just so high. This year in the minor leagues, he was pretty good. 24 starts, 137 innings pitched, a 3.02 ERA, a 3.33 FIP, 3.75 xFIP. So good numbers in the minors this year. But then with the Braves up at in the major leagues this year, 2 games, he's back to those old numbers again. But he's really he's coming up here. And I mean, he's only thrown basically 2 innings. But these are the best 2 innings I've ever seen Kyle Wright throw. So, Officer Steam, what is going on? How are we doing? Frank X, hello. Josh Figueroa, Eddie for MVP. Can he get this one started here for Atlanta? Astros got off to a quick start here, 1-0. Kind of blew an opportunity to add to that lead. Austin Bowman, Reds are stacked for 2022. What could the Reds do? I'm excited for next year already. I'm excited for the offseason. I'm excited for the free agent moves, the trades, all the rumors. Everyone, make sure you come out. If you are new, subscribe to this channel now. Hit the bell notification. Offseason, we're coming. We're coming for the offseason. But can Greinke come up big here? Greinke still going for that illustrious first World Series championship. He has a chance to contribute here tonight in a big way. Jesse Burns. I have a little too much body fat to be Gabe Kapler. Rosario shoots it out to center. Tucker has it. And there's the first out. I'm feeling a good start from Greinke tonight. Is that just me? You know, this is a guy, man, he's got to figure this out. And what a chance to figure it out tonight. But here is Freddie Freeman. Good changeup there from Greinke. 87 faded to the outside half. But it's a ball. Yeah, beyond awesome, man. Greinke was so good. Oh, my God. Some of the numbers he was putting up were just stupid. 1-0 count to Freeman. Here's the pitch. Freeman shoots it out to center field, and that's a base hit. That's a hard hit ball. Really jumped onto Kyle Tucker there. And the Astros have given up their, or Greinke and the Astros have given up their first hit of the night. Freddie Freeman getting it started here for the Braves. We got one out. Here comes Ozzie Albies, switch hitter. He's going to go from, looks like the right side here. Interesting. Interesting. He's going to be batting righty against Greinke. So very interesting. If you take a look at Greinke's numbers, against righties, righties hit 285 against him. So very interesting. Usually you see a switch hitter, they go the opposite way of whatever hand the pitcher's throwing with. But in this time, Ozzie Albies is sticking with the righty-righty matchup. Raynel Soto, what's going on? Bill, you don't want me managing the A's. Albies was fooled on that one. He just swung through it. Seemed like he didn't even know what the heck he was swinging at. Slipstream 41. Yeah, I mean, Greinke's had just a weird year this year. Tim Frierskin. I mean, honestly, Frierskin, am I pronouncing that right? I mean, the Mets need something. We're going to have to get used to these Greinke grunts tonight. A lot of grunting from Greinke. Albies trying to keep this going here for the Braves. Astros off to a 1-0 lead here early on. Greinke trying to hold these Braves at bay. There was a changeup. Albies fouls it to the right side. That was very close. Greinke looks in, gets his sign. 2-2 to Albies here. Interesting righty-righty matchup. Oh, Albies looks like on the backswing might have hit Maldonado. Yeah, Grady. That's the best way to say it. Greinke does the tennis player grunt. But 2021 postseason, the team to score first has a record of 27-7. So the Astros' history is on their side here. Can Albies change the course of this game? And there is a swing and a miss. Albies strikes out. Who has the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme music? That is hilarious. Austin Riley has the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme song as his walk-up music. Did anyone else notice that? That was amazing. Austin Riley's now one of my favorite players. He has... I heard the glass shatter, and I'm like, oh, Where's Stone Cold at? But nope, it's Austin Riley. I didn't know Austin Riley had that theme song. Has this walk-up music. That's hilarious to me. Hey, honestly, Papa Ducky, where are the beers? I mean, if you're going to come out to, Stone Cold's theme song, the glass is going to shatter. You better have some beers ready. He'll have some beers tonight if they win this one. But Greinke here with 2 outs. Freeman at first. Riley, he has had himself quite a few moments here in this postseason. Can he come up with another one here? Jesse Burns, Shawn Michaels, man. That was a good one. That was a good one. There's a cutter, 90 miles an hour at the knees. I feel like they're having a hard time picking up Greinke right now. I mean, he's a hard guy to pick up. I mean, this is a guy. I mean, let's go pull up Zach Greinke here. Sure, he hasn't had the greatest season, but Greinke is going to come at you with just a whole bunch of stuff. Here we go. 1-2 count to Riley. There's a slider down and away. But with Zach Greinke, I mean, you're going to see 4 different pitches. No, let's take that. Hold on. Let's take that back here. We're going to see 5 different pitches. Maybe he'll even toss in an eephus pitch. We'll have to wait and see. But he's going to lead with the fastball about 40% of the time. He has a changeup, a curveball, a slider, a sinker. He's going to come at you with a whole bunch of different stuff. He's going to come up with movement on you. He's going to locate. He's going to work up and down, left to right in the zone. Zach Greinke, there's a reason he's this good. Sure, he's older now. That velocity's not going to be pumping in like it used to. He's going to be sitting more lower 90s now. He's going to be grunting at 90-mile-an-hour cutters. Riley pops it up center field. Tucker is there. And there is the 3rd out. Greinke took him 17 pitches to get through the first, but he's out of it. And the Astros are still up 1-0. Jason, 91-mile-per-hour gas. Give him the cheese. But yeah, Greinke, I don't know. I'm seeing a good start from Greinke tonight. I think he comes up, I feel like this whole postseason, it's just been, to me, it's a matter of time before Greinke comes up big for you. He's too good. He's going to figure it out. He hasn't really had a great postseason. In fact, he's had a pretty terrible postseason. But, they need him here tonight. They need him to come up big. I see Greinke doing all right tonight. I think he'll go 5. I think he'll go 5 solid innings. So 17 pitches right now. I think Greinke will do all right tonight. Kyle Wright, on the other hand, I am very, very impressed with how Kyle Wright has looked in his first couple of innings in this postseason. Kira Owens is here. Kira, were you at the game last night? Did I see that correctly? Were you at the game? I ended the stream right when I think I saw you come in. And were you at the game? I know William Fulgham was at the game. Yeah, beyond awesome. Yeah, Pedro. Remember Pedro in Game 3 of that World Series back in 2004? Came up big against the Cardinals. 7 shutout innings. Kira Owens, that's awesome. That's funny. You and William Fulgham were at the game. That's hilarious. That's awesome. World Series game. The fact that I got to go to a game in the division round, I mean, that was amazing to me. Oh, Chupapi Muñano, you got a friend there tonight? That's awesome. I think someone in the Discord was saying that they're going to Game 4. I can't remember who in the Discord said it. Speaking of the Discord, everyone, we have memberships on the channel. If you go to the join button on my home screen, you will be able to see all of these perks for just 99 cents a month. You get badges and emojis, Q&As for live shows, and an access to a private Discord and a subreddit that I'll be creating in the future, so definitely consider. Also, everyone, I'm seeing 71 people in here right now. If anyone is new right now, think about hitting that subscribe button. We're drawing really close to 14.8K. We're at, right now, we're at around maybe 35 people away from 14.8. The goal was to get to 15,000 by the end of the World Series. It's going to be tough. I don't know if we're going to be able to quite get there. Hopefully we can have a few people subscribe tonight, help us get to our goal. Here's Kyle Wright. Ooh, nice slider there, but Gurriel holds his swing. Oh, Kira Owens, you got to go for free. Oh my God, the heck did you pull that off? Everyone, the espresso is done. The espresso is done. There's a ground ball to Freeman. Kyle Wright. Kyle Wright got over there really quick. Kyle Wright is pitching like he is just a man on a mission right now. Are we going to see a pitcher's duel tonight between Kyle Wright and Zach Greinke? The pitcher's duel that no one saw coming? Oh, that's awesome, Kira. Good for you. Tyler Shaw, new subscriber. What's going on? How are we doing? Here's Zach Greinke. Hey, look out for Zach Greinke. He's got 9 home runs in his career. He's batting .225 in his career. Greinke's a guy who can come through with the bat. He loves to hit. Commentators tonight on Fox: Joe Buck, John Smoltz, Ken Rosenthal, Tom Verducci. Greinke shoots it up the middle, and that's a base hit. Greinke's one of these guys. He can get the bat on the ball. Greinke can hit, man. So I'm hearing today that Carlos Correa was saying that he wants to have. Abby Bentley has just subscribed. Abby, hello. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, I guess today, Carlos Correa was talking about, well, as we can see here, Brian Snitker supports the universal DH. It'll be a better game to watch. So, but Carlos Correa said something today. Where was the quote from him? Oh, what's this? Dusty Baker has a different opinion. We'll go look at that article here when we get between innings. So stay tuned, everyone. Martin Maldonado batting a Barry Bonds-like .081. Martin Maldonado shoots it out to right. Oh my, I was being a little sarcastic too soon. Maldonado with a base hit. And Kyle Wright all of a sudden was looking like Greg Maddux, and now he's looking like the Kyle Wright of old. Maldonado's been coming up with a couple of hits lately. Gotta love Maldonado, what he's doing with the bat. Not much of a hitter, but when he can come up with a hit, that's, I mean, man, it's just icing on the cake. 75 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? How are we doing? How are we doing? Did they just say Jason Castro's out of the series? What happened with Jason Castro? Oh, COVID protocols. Huh. Didn't even know that. Well, that's a bummer. God. Seriously? Man. Ugh. Horrible luck, man. Oh, man, a rocket. Riley, what a play. What a play from Austin Riley. Oh, my goodness. Wasn't a really hard hit ball, but the length, Austin, the stretch. Wow. What a catch. Gotta love that. Man, Austin Riley coming up big. That would have driven in a run. But the runner stayed at second. Altuve out on the liner, robbed by Austin Riley. Here's Michael Brantley. Walked his first time up. Top of the second here. 2 outs. Greinke is on second. Here's Kyle Wright with the pitch. Drops in a curveball. Nice curveball on the outside corner. Strike one. Oh, 1 count here to Brantley. Brantley with a ground ball right side. Albies has it, tosses it to first, and there is the 3rd out. We are through an inning and a half. Here come the Atlanta Braves in the bottom of the 2nd. Kyle Wright made it a little hairy there, but he's able to get out of it. Interesting enough, it was the bottom of the order that was getting to him. The top of the order couldn't really do anything. Kara Owens switching tonight between baseball and football. Who's playing football tonight? What college game we got? But let's go to this article here. Oh, let me turn off the ad blocker. Let me guess. I got to be a subscriber, right? Oh, wow. Okay. It's letting me read it. Carlos Correa embraces the inevitable. His manager is less enthused. Oh, very interesting. Before playing another National League-style World Series game Saturday, Correa advocated for a designated hitter in both leagues to keep moving the game forward. People come into the ballpark to see a great game, but also they love to see home runs. Pitchers are not hitting many of them, so I think the DH should be universal. As for Dusty Baker, who managed 4 National League teams before the Astros hired him last year, said he is in favor of sticking to the status quo, reiterating a viewpoint he's shared on numerous occasions. Baker worried that the universal designated hitter will harm the growth of the game among young players that just want to DH at 12 or 13 or 14. There's more to the game than just hitting if you're going to be a ball player. The sports collective bargaining agreement is scheduled to expire. To expire December 1st. Many in and around the game expect a universal designated hitter to be part of the negotiations for a new one. The expectation is it will be implemented. I think it's going to be. Dusty Baker, I see what you're saying, man, but you know what? But hey, that just goes to show, I mean, you're saying here, kids are just going to want to hit. I don't see that. I think, it's like, to me, you as a player in the major leagues, if you're a younger kid, you want to get good at a position because if you ever make it to the major leagues one day, you are going to earn more money as a guy that can play in the field and hit rather than just be a DH. So, that's just where I'm at. I see what he's saying, but at the same time, I don't think that's kids want to play out in the field, man. I think it's just going to help with the flexibility. I think it's a win-win all the way around. Sound FX09. Yeah, it does feel like a strange game, doesn't it? Oh, is Georgia playing tonight? Who's Georgia playing? I never keep track of college football. I need to. Shorts McDagger. DH means more fat players. Yeah, hey. Whatever, guy can hit a bomb. Let's do it. I don't think it's gonna really cause that much of a detriment. I just don't. I think in the end, it gives teams more flexibility. That's just where I'm at. You can always have the pitcher DH if you want. You can have him hit and pitch. You know, there's no one saying you can't do that. Here we go. Greinke back out for the second here. Oh, Georgia and Florida. That's a rivalry game. Didn't know that was on tonight. But yeah, Tim, I can see that too. But hey, you know what? Teams aren't going to bring these, older players in if they can't hit. Pujols was a guy when the Dodgers brought him in that they thought he could add some value to the team. So, teams aren't going to bring in a guy who can't hit. Guys are on major league teams if they can contribute. So I just don't see it. Oh, whoops. I'm not even on the game. Sorry. I just don't see it being any bit of a problem. I just don't. Dusty Baker is naturally going to be biased because he's been a National League guy his whole life. So I get it. He has all the right in the world to feel that way. So, but that's what he's been around with the most. He is more used to that. So I just think in the end, a universal DH, it gives teams more flexibility. It gives players more opportunities to have a job. You're going to see it's a more entertaining game. People like hits. People like home runs. It's simple as that. And that happened last night where I forget who it was that came up. Was it who came up last night? I think it was, I don't remember if it was on the Braves or the Astros, but they came up in a situation where they were, trying to score. And they had runners on, but you had the pitcher coming up. And it was like, this is a guy that he doesn't hit, So, oh no, webcam is back. Oh, come on, Calf Neck Army, not tonight. It's game 4. Ugh. I knew they were going to bring up the eephus pitch with Zach Greinke. Knew they were going to do it. Looked like a slider there from Greinke. Nice pitch. 0-2 count to Darno. Darno had himself a good game last night. Good game for Darno last night. Let's go recap that game really quick. A very, very low-scoring game, but Travis Darno really came up big in the bottom of the 8th there with the insurance run, hitting the home run to dead center field. But Darno overall had himself a good game. 2 for 4. Again, had the home run. So, gotta love that. He's been coming alive here. Hannah Cruz Clifton, what's going on? Oh, internet issues. Tell me about it. I get them all the time. You know what I've noticed, everyone? We haven't had, knock on wood here, but we haven't had any lag issues in the last couple of streams. Everyone notice that? We have not had any lag issues. Here's Adam Duvall. Travis Darno's an Adam Duvall stat line. Low batting average, low on base, home runs. Pretty quiet right now in Atlanta. There was a ton of energy in Atlanta last night, but tonight, not so much. Greinke is a guy, he tends to work a little slower. So, expect Greinke here. He's going to take his time between pitches. Last night's game, I felt like was moving fairly quick. Tom Amiano. Apologies, my friend. Greinke tries to go with the 2-seamer. They called it a changeup. I don't think that was a changeup. You're telling me that he threw... Who is calling... That was not a changeup. That was clearly like a 2-seamer or like a sinker. You're telling me that he threw an 89-mile-an-hour fastball and then he threw an 88-mile-an-hour changeup? That's clear. That clearly wasn't a changeup. That was a sinker. Here we go. Duvall rips it to the left side. That's a base hit on a 3-0 count. Josh Figueroa, Bucks fan in the chat. Kira Owens, Rams. Man, what's this? Who's going to be in the Super Bowl this year? Packers won the other night, right? Beating the Cardinals. No more undefeated teams in the NFL. I mean, what are we looking at for the Super Bowl? I mean, I think you could say either the Cardinals or the Packers can make it. Haven't even really been keeping up with football all that much. Here's Dansby Swanson hitting 248, 27 home runs on the year, but this postseason, not really much of anything. 234 average, no home runs. He has hit well against Greinke in his career. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Could we maybe see Tampa Bay go back-to-back? Chargers, Titans have been looking all right. What about Hubert on the Chargers? He's having a pretty good year, huh? Gotta love that. Oh, let's do Bucks Packers. Brady Rogers. Let's do that. Oh, Swanson hits it out to left, but that's right to Alvarez. And that is the end of the second. Greinke, 2 scoreless innings so far. Oh, what did I say? Did I say? Oh, I said Hubert. I'm sorry, Herbert. That's my fault. See, that shows how much I pay attention to football. Who's Hubert? There's someone else. There's someone else that has that last name. Who am I thinking of? Oh, the webcams are back. The calf neck army. They just don't know when to quit. Hilton Negan. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Man, you're thinking Jaguars, Lions in the Super Bowl. Sounds exciting if you ask me. But alrighty, we're in between innings. We were talking earlier, the universal DH. Carlos Correa wants it. Dusty Baker does not want it. But also, Snitker, he would be okay with the universal DH. Atlanta Braves manager Brian Snitker will welcome the universal designated hitter with open arms if it's applied to the National League in 2022. It'll be a better game to watch, Snitker said. Bob Nightingale reported it. Okay, he never said that. The 66-year-old who has been in the Braves organization since 1977 said he used to oppose the idea, but has since changed his mind. Very interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to end up seeing it. It just seems to make it just makes a lot of sense. There's definitely some cons. I mean, sure. There's always cons with anything. I just feel like the pros outweigh the cons. So, oh, man. How about MLB trade rumors? Are they telling us anything? Let's go check on some news. So here's the Jason Castro news. Test positive for COVID-19. Garrett Stubbs is now on the roster. Looking at some other news here. Padres outright 5 players. They've all been removed from the roster. They're now eligible to become free agents. We got Webster Rivas, Brian O'Grady, Ivan Castillo, Miguel Diaz, Daniel Camarena. Oh, really? Okay. Daniel Camarena was the one. I was about to say that name looks familiar. He was the one that hit the grand slam off Scherzer. Right? Wasn't that like his first pitch in the major leagues or something? I can't remember. Other news. All right, we already got that tonight. Latest on the Mets front office search. Brewers Vice President of Baseball Operations, Matt Klein, is another candidate the Mets have discussed. With both Klein and Rodriguez, however, the Mets are wary about approaching the Brewers and Rays since both teams have repeatedly denied New York's requests to interview other front office personnel. We'll get back to the news here shortly. We are back. Game is on. Kyle Wright back out for the top of the third. Overall, Kyle Wright has looked pretty solid so far. Alrighty, we're in the 80s now in the chat. What is going on? We're getting closer and closer. We're getting closer and closer to 100 people in the chat. So they're interviewing Ian Anderson right now. So I knew I just knew. I know how these media guys do things. They just like to get an emotional response out of people. That's just what they do. And of course, they were trying to lead with the story. Ian Anderson taken out in the middle of a no-hitter. It's like, of course they're going to go with that. Of course they're going to go with that. If I was taken out in a World Series game, while throwing a no-hitter, to me, and if a guy asked me, let's say Ken Rosenthal and his little bow ties come up to me and ask me like, hey, Robbie, man, you're throwing a no-hitter in the World Series. You got taken out. What are your thoughts on that? Hey, man, trying to win the game. I mean, why are you even asking me that question? What's the point of this question right now? You're trying to get your little ratings. Stop it. It's like, of course Ian Anderson should have been taken out of the game. 75 pitches. Maybe you could have stuck with him. But this Astros offense, it's too dangerous, man. And it was a 1-0 game. If they were up maybe 4-0, okay, you can leave him in. But it's a 1-0 game. It's like, come on. You just look silly for asking that question. It's like, clearly it was the right move. And that's not even in hindsight. It was in the moment, it was the right move. Thank God it didn't backfire, because then you would have just had people just hands up in the air, just throwing a fit, saying, "Oh, that's what you get for taking Ian Anderson out of the game during a no-hitter." God, thank God the Braves won that game, because that's all you would have heard. That's all you would have heard. All the people on Twitter, make-believe land on Twitter. It's like, ugh. But yeah, I knew that was going to be a story. Jim McDonald, the biggest con of the universal DH is that it's blasphemy and will likely usher in the end times. On the other hand, maybe bring it on. You know what, Jim? I'm going to be honest, man. Let's just do it. I'm okay with the David Ortiz on every single team. Everyone loved David Ortiz. Come on. David Ortiz, legendary player. Edgar Martinez, one of the greatest hitters of all time. Look at guys like Nick Castellanos and JD Martinez in today's game. Kyle Wright just misses on the outside half. And there's ball 3. Hey, the DH obviously has a place in the game. I don't think adding, 15 more designated hitters is going to make all of these kids want to be like, okay, I'm just going to grow up and try and be a designated hitter. I mean, if kids wanted to be a designated hitter, then okay, they could do it, and then try and maybe one day be a DH on an American League team. But I don't think adding 15 more designated hitters is going to put the future of the game in jeopardy. I find that a little too much. I mean, Papa Ducky, that's also another thing. How is the universal DH, if it does end up becoming a thing? Correa shoots it out to left. There's a base hit. And Alvarez moves up to second. Alvarez walked, and then Correa, first pitch, shoots it out to left. Astros are in business here with 1 out. Alex Bregman flying out to second for the first out. But, yeah, how is that going to be the universal DH? How is that going to affect the American League? Because, now you're going to have probably less guys in the American League. I guarantee you, JD Martinez, if they have the universal DH, I'm telling you right now, JD Martinez, he's going to opt out. He's going to make $19 million this year. I mean, what would you rather do? Would you rather make $19 million in a walk year? You're going to be a free agent next year? Or would you rather opt out now, get yourself a new 3-year contract? I'm just saying. He's not getting any younger. I think JD Martinez is going to opt. That's just my thing. That's my opinion. But here we go. Back to the game. Top of the third, 1-0 count here. Kyle Tucker is up. There's 1 out. Correa reached on the base hit. Alvarez reached on the walk. They are on first and second. Kyle Wright, he's had some good-looking moments here in the couple of innings of work, but here we are, and he's given up a couple of base runners. Yeah, Josh, that's what I'm thinking. Darno goes out to the mound to have a little chat with Kyle Wright. Maybe kind of telling him to calm down a little bit. Relax. Beyond awesome. Where are you seeing that report? I'm not seeing that anywhere. Oh, inside to Kyle Tucker. I haven't seen any news of the Red Sox and JD talking. At least I just haven't seen it. Is it anywhere? I would love to see it. I mean, I would hope we keep JD Martinez, honestly. I hope we do. I love JD Martinez. Where was this? Where was this article? I just tried looking for it. Boston Globe. Tucker, ground ball to the right side. Albies has it on to second. Swanson on to first, but not in time. So the last thing that I'm seeing here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything JD Martinez. Southern Alex Roots has just subscribed. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the Boston Globe here about the Red Sox and JD talking extension, unless I'm just not seeing it right here. Either way, I hope he comes back. Last thing I'm seeing about JD here, basically articles about his ankle. Yeah, I don't know. Kyle Wright here, trying to get something done. He's been able to work around this Astros lineup. A couple of base runners here. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Gurriel, one of the better hitters in the major leagues this year, is in a good spot. There's a fastball inside, 94 miles an hour. And that's a 2-0 count. Tyler Shaw, unfortunately, no, my friend. Unfortunately, no. So they're just going to walk him. They're just going to walk him. And they're going to go to Greinke, who had a hit in his last time up against Kyle Wright. They're going to take their chances. Oh, man. Could this end up biting them? Greinke can hit. But can he get another hit? Zach Greinke looking to come up big. Got to be careful with Zach Greinke. You can't just throw him a fastball over the plate. Here we go. Kyle Wright, bases loaded, top of the third, 2 outs. Greinke shoots another one up the middle, but Albies is there, backhands it on to first, and they get Greinke. And Kyle Wright, pretty sure this guy just had a heart attack, but he's out of it. Oh, man. We are through 2.5 here in Atlanta. Well, now that we're between innings, let's go back to MLB trade rumors. So the last thing that we were looking at here, the Mets, they're still looking for someone to run their organization, to run the baseball operations in their organization. They're just not having a lot of luck, but it's looking like maybe Matt Klein of the Brewers. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Is it Matt Klein? Matt Cleany? I think it's Matt Klein. 8:05 this morning. The Mets' attempts to hire a new president of baseball operations or general manager has hit its share of roadblocks, and Dodgers assistant GM Jeff Kingston is the latest executive to decline an interview. Man, I guess he just likes it in LA. Oh, man. Who are the Mets going to get? Who are they going to get? I don't know, man. I think these guys, they're feeling cozy in their positions right now. Who wants to go to the Mets right now? Who wants to go to the Mets? They're just a good grief. They're a lightning rod of an organization. I'd stay in Milwaukee. If I had a position in Milwaukee, I would stay there. After resetting their luxury tax penalty, are the Yankees ready to spend bigger this winter? The Yankees reached the playoffs but had another unsatisfying postseason, losing to the arch-rival Red Sox in the AL wildcard game. Some new faces will inevitably join the roster, but the possibility exists for a larger overhaul as the Yankees reload for a deeper run into October. So, the free agents that they have, Anthony Rizzo, Corey Kluber, Heaney, I could see them bringing Rizzo back. Maybe Heaney, probably not Kluber. Probably not. Come on, where's all the talk about, the big free agents? Here we go. The 2021-22 free agent market is loaded with premium shortstops. Any of Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, Javier Baez, or Trevor Story would cost a hefty sum, yet any would also provide a marked improvement over Torres' shaky shortstop defense and his average offensive output over the last 2 seasons. The Yankees are hoping that moving Torres back to second will help him rebound from a pair of subpar years. Now you're hoping for it? Yankees, man, you're annoying. They're literally saying, oh, we believe that Gleyber Torres can be our shortstop. No, you didn't. You never thought it. Now you're saying that you're hoping moving him back to second is going to help. Get out of here. But yeah, I don't know. I think, honestly, I said this in a stream the other night. At first I was kind of thinking maybe Trevor Story would make a lot of sense. Just because he's going to improve the defense. The bat was a little down this year, but it's a good bat overall. But you know what? The Yankees, they tend not to really care so much about defense at short. This is why I think Corey Seager could end up being the guy. I think Corey Seager could be the guy. There's been rumors. It makes sense. He's a left-handed bat, in the Yankee Stadium. It's a good fit. And then eventually, you have Volpe and Oswald Peraza, who could be your shortstops in the future. Have Corey Seager play shortstop for the Yankees right now. And then if you got one of these guys, Volpe or Peraza that are ready to play short, there you go. Have Corey Seager slide over to third. Action Jackson, what is going on? You want Trevor Story to go back to the Rockies long term? I don't see that happening. Beyond awesome, Derek Jeter's defense was miserable. It was not good defense. Look at the numbers, some of the worst defensive numbers. Yes, he made highlight plays. I understand that. But his defense consistently was not good. It was not good defense. Made great great plays. Highlight reel plays. But overall, his defensive numbers were not very good. Doesn't take anything away from how great he was. An extremely clutch hitter, an amazing offensive player. Was actually a pretty fast, pretty underrated when it came to his speed. But the defense, there were a lot of errors in his time. Not just errors, but bad throws. Just not great defense from Derek Jeter. William Fogel, Mets should hire Wardy. Man, oh man, could you imagine? He's got a good channel over there. Yeah, beyond awesome. Yes, Hall of Famer, absolutely. I think Derek Jeter should be a Hall of Famer. Doesn't take away from how bad his defense was, though. Great highlight reel plays. Not good defense. Taking a look at the numbers here. Here's Greinke, 1-1 count here, bottom of the third. Eddie Rosario. Eddie Rosario shoots it back up the middle. And there is a base hit. But yeah, Derek Jeter, as you can see, his career defense, a negative 19.8 on Fangraphs. If we go to the advanced fielding, negative 162 defensive runs saved, a negative 66.1 UZR. So Derek Jeter, of course, they're going to show all the highlight reel plays of him diving into the stands. You're going to see the Jeter throw, the one-hop Jeter throws. You know, they're going to show the play of him getting Jeremy Giambi out at home plate when he ran across the field. It's an optical illusion. Yes, he made some highlight reels, but consistently day-to-day, Derek Jeter was not a good defensive shortstop. Mets should go get David Cone. That'd be pretty interesting. I feel like I've seen people talk about that possibility. Here's Freddie Freeman, bottom of the third. Braves looking to tie this game. Freeman swings and misses. Had a really good changeup right there. Oh, 2 count to Freeman. Pretty quiet here in Atlanta. Not the same energy that we had last night. Greinke tosses over to first. And the Atlanta crowd does not like it. But Freddie Freeman here, bottom of the third, 1-2 count. Eddie Rosario getting a hit to get on. .91 on the outside, misses for a ball. It is 9:22 here on the East Coast. Halloween is almost upon us, everyone. Less than 3 hours to go. You'll see me out there. Oh, man, tonight. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea. Going out there for Uber tonight. I don't know. Freeman grounds at the second. Altuve has it on to second. Correa on to first. Double play. A great double play from the Houston Astros to defuse the Braves offense. And we are through 3. Brady Johnson forgot about Halloween. I don't even know it's Halloween anymore. I don't even know. I live in an apartment, so it's not like I have anyone like coming to my door. So one advantage of not living in a house. Don't got anyone knocking on my door. Usually Halloween, it's been on, was it on a Friday last year? I think it was on a Friday last year. As a teacher, oh my God, like the last few years, it's just so tiring having Halloween during a weekday. Yeah, Hannah got to make sure we're being safe out there. I live in Orlando, Florida. Third most DUIs on the weekend in a year. Oh my. Got to be careful out there. I feel like most people will be responsible. At least you hope they will be. Hopefully the people that are just driving out there are, either either just Uber drivers or, people that are sober. So, but yeah. I don't know. We're going to test it. I'm not feeling too excited, but it's a risk reward kind of a move. It could be a big reward because there's going to be some big money. Actually, I can check the Uber map right now. Let's see what it's looking like right now. I don't even want to see what. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Everyone, it is. Wow. It is popping right now. Oh my goodness. So I'm right near the University of Central Florida, and it is looking redonkulous right now. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see what it looks like in a couple more hours when this game is over. Josh, was Halloween on a Saturday last year? Oh yeah, it was, because it's on a Sunday this year, yeah. Lane Kerner, Max Scherzer, and Brandon Rogers to the Mets. Well, Max Scherzer is going to be a free agent, so. Slipstream 41. I got to admit, this is a good type of baseball. I love blowouts and all, but the tension is what it's all about. Not much tension in this World Series besides yesterday. First two games, they were, I don't know, just me. I thought they were extremely boring games. But last night was good. Close games. Oof. Good swing from Maldonado there. Oh, Goldberg. Is that right? A lot of people out here over in Central Florida. Sound FX, what's going on? Greinke right now is as advertised. 3 hits, no walks, 3 confirmed Ks. Even a 1-0 Houston lead right now is significant, with Kyle Wright having to battle through jam after jam. A lot of jams for Kyle Wright. A lot of jams. But let's see if he can settle down here for the 4th. He's at 46 pitches right now. Oh, that's funny, Jimmy 132. I didn't know that. Maldonado ground ball to short. Swanson has it on to first. And there is out number 1. Here's Jose Altuve. 1 for 2, had the base hit in the first inning. Scored on a. Who drove them? Who drove him in earlier? That was. Oh yeah, it was Correa. Correa on the ground. What was it? A ground out, right? Yeah, the ground. Fielder's choice. But Jose Altuve looking to kickstart it again. Oof. Altuve rips it to center. That's back, and that's gone. Jose Altuve, another home run to his postseason resume, and the Astros have a 2-0 lead. Another home run for Jose Altuve, his 5th of the postseason. And the Astros are up 2-0. Everyone, I think we're going to see a Game 7. I think we're going to see a Game 7. I think this is going to go back and forth every single game. I had the Astros winning this one tonight. Looking at a good spot right now. It's early, but I don't know. I'm just liking what the Astros are doing right now. Getting good pitching from Greinke. Offense is churning. Not coming up with a ton of runs, but they're coming up big. Brantley got a good piece of it, but Grounds out to Freddie Freeman. There is the second out. Jose Altuve, his 5th home run of the postseason. How many career home runs is that? 23 home runs in his career in the postseason. That is second in Major League Baseball history. One second, everyone. And Bregman is back up for the Astros. Top of the 4th here. 1-2 count to Bregman. 2 outs. And there's a swing and a miss. Bregman goes down swinging. Jose Altuve with another postseason home run in the inning. 2-0 Astros as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Braves looking to kickstart it here with Albies, Riley, and Peterson coming up next. But let's see. Any more news on MLB trade rumors? It looks like, so MLB trade rumors, they got their Yankees offseason preview. So if you are interested in the Yankees, definitely go take a read on that. They always do pretty good offseason previews for each team. Let's see. Oh, they got the Royals one too. That was posted yesterday. Royals have plenty of possibilities to build around impressive group of young players. I feel like the Royals could be kind of a fun team next year. They got some good young players on that team. Someone even like Nicky Lopez, pretty underrated player. Any other news? Coaching, scouting notes. Stoudemire, Kotze, Hanrahan. Marlins pitching coach Mel Stoudemire recently signed a contract extension to return in 2022. Hey, it's kind of a big deal. The Marlins have good pitching, so Mel Stoudemire, he's been the head of that. For the first time in a decade, the A's are on the hunt for a manager after longtime skipper Bob Melvin surprisingly signed on to become Padres manager last night. Oakland joins the Mets as clubs searching for a new dugout leader. A's third base coach Mark Kotsay is expected to garner some consideration. Mark Kotsay, I forgot about him. The Red Sox were talking to Mark Kotsay a little while back. Don't be surprised if Mark Kotsay ends up becoming the guy. That's not at all surprising since Kotsay has been on Melvin's staff in various capacities for the past 6 seasons. The former big league outfielder has been long viewed as a potential skipper, and he's interviewed with the Astros. That went to Dusty Baker. The Red Sox, they ended up going with Greinke, and the Tigers, they went with A.J. Hinch. I think that sounds like that could be a very good possibility. Former MLB closer Joel Hanrahan. Red Sox closer at one point. He's been in the Pirates minor league system. Oh, Hannah Cruz Clifton with a $3 super chat. Hannah Cruz Clifton, thank you so much. Appreciate the $3 super chat. Thank you. So Joel Hanrahan, 40-year-old, served as the pitching coach with AAA Indianapolis this year, it's expected he'll return in that capacity in 2022. Hanrahan tells The Athletic he's hoping that work on the farm will eventually land him a big league coaching job. So maybe one day Joel Hanrahan. Hey, I remember when the Red Sox brought him in to be the closer. That didn't work out. But Greinke back out for the bottom of the fourth here. Ozzy Albies, 1-1 count here, no outs. Trying to get something started here for Atlanta, but Greinke is looking locked in tonight. Only 46 pitches so far through 3 innings. Greinke's mixing and matching tonight. He's locating. He's changing speeds. That's what a veteran guy does. He's come in with a game plan tonight. Gotta love it. Mickey Thomas, what's going on? Do you think it's possible Jeff Bannister makes a managerial comeback to the big leagues? I could see the A's possibly picking up. I think whoever the A's go with, he's going to be cheap. That's what the A's are doing. They figured, all right, well, we're going to cut about $4 million off of our payroll. We're going to bring in a manager for like, I don't know, $500K, $1 million. He's going to be cheap. Whoever it is. Ozzy Albies, ground ball to short. Correa has it on to first, and there is out number 1. Atlanta searching for something. Papa Ducky 998, you think they hit the button and trade everyone? Wouldn't be surprised if the A's maybe traded someone. Wouldn't be surprised because they need to kind of infuse some talent into that farm system. I wouldn't be surprised. Could you maybe see them? Because you know they're not going to re-sign anyone. They're not going to re-sign Matt Olson. They just don't. They don't have the money. Don't be surprised if Matt Olson maybe gets traded this offseason. This guy had a great season. But then again, I mean, don't be surprised if they hang on to everyone too, and then they end up competing next year. Ryan McDonald, I don't see that. I mean, that would be amazing, but I don't see that. Papa Ducky Chapman, he's interesting because, he had the hip surgery. He didn't really have a great offensive season. He had some power, but the glove is still great with a Mac Chapman. Hey, think of this possibility. If the Braves are unable, if they're unable to re-sign Freddie Freeman, could you maybe see the Braves going after someone like Matt Olson? Probably not. I don't see it going that way, but it's always a possibility. Ryan McDonald, what's going on, my friend? How you doing tonight, man? Here's Greinke, 2-2 count to Riley. There's a nice changeup, but he fouls it off. A's got smashed by the Mariners this season. They have to change something so they can beat the M's and the Astros. Yeah, Mariners were just, gosh, man, that team this year. 2-2 count to Riley. Was Freeman a recent free agent pickup? No, Freeman's been with the Braves his whole career. Sound effects. If I'm honest, the team I'm watching in the AL West in 2022 is Seattle. Kyle Seager returns to Seattle, and some of their pieces improve. I'd say chaos ball may run wild in the AL West. The Mariners, I'll say it time and time again. They need bat. Oh, Riley rips it up the middle. That thing was a screamer. The Mariners need offense. They need guys that are going to hit more consistently. They had to rely on late inning, comeback wins, walk-off wins. That offense, the bullpen really came up big for them this year. Yeah, they're going to have to add a couple of bats. I think Chris Bryant would be a great fit. I think he fits really well with the Mariners. Jason, how much longer does Greinke go? I think Baker's going to lean on him. He's going to trust the veteran. They got a 2-0 lead. They got some wiggle room. He'll give Greinke some leeway. So I think they want Greinke to go at least 5 if they can. So Atlanta starting to warm up here in the shop. Ryan Stanek is warming up for the Braves. Here we go. Jock Peterson looking to make something happen here in the bottom of the 4th. Mickey Thomas says it could be Jocktober any moment. Absolutely it could. There's a ground ball to Altuve. On to second, Correa on to first. Another double play. The Astros infield today. Oh my. Another double play. And the Braves once again shoot themselves in the foot. The middle infield of the Astros tonight coming up big. And we are through 4. What's going on tonight, everyone? How are we doing? Any other news in the baseball world? MLB trade rumors. They're just not really too much. Previewing the 2021-22 free agent class, right-handed relief pitching. Yeah, Reza Iglesias, he's going to get himself a good deal. Look at the numbers that he put up this year. 2.57 ERA, 34 saves over 65 games. Good strikeout numbers. Reza Iglesias, he's going to get a good contract. Look out for the Blue Jays. Look out for a team like that. I definitely think the Phillies maybe. I think one of those teams, they're going to go get themselves a guy. Then you also got Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen, I wonder if maybe, a team like the Blue Jays would go after a Kenley Jansen. A veteran guy. I think that would be really good. Kenley Jansen, could the Phillies maybe? Again, I think the Blue Jays, the Phillies, those are going to be teams that are going to be really looking for relief pitching. Let's go to the leaderboards here from this past year. So at the bottom here, we got Arizona, Washington, Pittsburgh. There's Philly coming in at 27. Toronto's bullpen, they were 25th. So definitely those two teams, they're in contention. They're going to be looking for some bullpen arms. You got a team like Detroit. I could see a team like Detroit going after a guy. Could you see, maybe could you see the Tigers maybe go after someone like a Kenley Jansen? Alex Colomé, a free agent yet again. I'm going to call it right here. Could you see Alex Colomé go to the Tigers? Was with the White Sox there. Had a little experience in the Central. Did well in the Central. I could see maybe the Tigers going after an Alex Colomé. Ian Kennedy wasn't very good with the Phillies after that trade. I thought that was going to be a good pickup for the Phillies, and he just completely he came off the rails. Then you got other guys, Kendall Graveman, Corey Knebel. I could see a guy like Graveman getting a decent contract. Ryan Tepera, probably not. I could see a guy like Tepera maybe going to Philly as well. I'm going to keep saying Philly, but I think they could use some more middle relief guys. So, especially with Hector Neris becoming a free agent too. He racked up 28 saves in 2019. He was okay over the 2 seasons, a 3.84 ERA over the last couple of seasons. So you got some pretty good arms on this on the market for free agents. Yeah, Colome's not really going to be a closer, I think. I don't think Colome's a closer. I think he's a really solid, middle relief setup guy. So, Jared Cole, if the Dodgers can't get Scherzer to stay, they should go get Robbie Ray. I think if you're the Blue Jays, man, you have got to keep him. You've got to keep him. If you don't bring him back, I don't see what you're doing. Unless they have their eyes on another guy. Robbie Ray, he's had an up and down career. So, do they see him being reliable? Yeah, good year this year. Marcus A., hope the Astros blow it with someone else on the mound. It's always sad to see a once great player succumb to old age, so I like seeing Greinke doing well. I do too. But Kyle Wright back out on the mound for the Braves. He's pitching pretty effectively tonight. Has given up the home run to Jose Altuve. The run that scored earlier on the ground out was not charged to him. It was charged to the opener for the Braves, Dylan Lee. So, Kyle Wright overall, though, 4 innings pitched. 4 hits allowed, 1 earned, 3 Ks. Kyle Wright, very solid out of the bullpen tonight. Here comes Correa. Good two-seamer on the outside, but misses for a ball. Gotta love the stuff that Kyle Wright is bringing tonight. Stuff looks sharp. He's ran into a couple of jams, gave up the home run to Altuve, but overall, Wright has pitched really well. He's saving this bullpen tonight. There's a ground ball to Correa, fastball in on the hand. Swanson has it on to first, and there is out number 2. Even if the Braves end up losing this game tonight, you got to give Wright a lot of credit coming in, really just saving the bullpen tonight. An opener that didn't work out at all. Kyle Tucker back up for his 3rd at-bat. So far on the night, he has struck out, also has a fielder's choice. But Kyle Wright, top of the 5th, 2 outs here. 94 with some movement. Kyle Tucker fouls it off. Lane Kerner, look out for Roberto Osuna. Eventually, you're going to see him again. Kyle Wright here trying to get through the 5th. Kyle Tucker, always a dangerous bat. Oof, nice changeup from Kyle Wright. Tell you what, no matter what ends up happening with Kyle Wright tonight, even if he ends up giving up 5 more runs here, this stuff from him tonight is just fantastic. Good grief. Here we go, 2 strikes to Tucker. Fastball, Tucker fouls it back. Miley has just subscribed. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. If there is anyone else new on the channel, consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. We are almost at 14.8K. We are almost at 14.8K. We're getting close. We're about 30 subscribers away now from 14.8. That would put us at 200 away from 15,000. That's a big milestone for the channel. We've come a long way here. Everyone that's been coming out for the streams, thank you. Everyone new that's joined us this postseason, thank you for joining us. Hopefully we keep on growing here. Kyle Wright, another changeup in the dirt. There's ball 2. Oh, wow. So, yeah, you joined. So you said here, Coach Rug, you've grown by a couple of thousand since I found you partway through the season. Yeah. Yeah, we've been just steadily growing here, and it's been great. It's been awesome. So, yeah, love seeing all these new baseball fans coming into the chat. Kyle Tucker. Oh, Albies almost had it. He ripped it up the middle. Kyle Tucker with a screamer to center field. And there's a base hit. We got to go pull up the exit velocities here. Look at Kyle Tucker, 106 miles an hour off the bat. Ozzie Albies, 105 miles an hour on a ground out earlier. Jose Altuve on the home run, 105 miles an hour. Rosario around 105. Kyle Tucker, 105 earlier. So not surprised here that he got the base hit. So even look at Zach Greinke, 104 miles an hour on that base hit he had earlier. Freddie Freeman, I believe, has the highest exit velocity tonight. I remember when he hit that one. That was on the screws. But Kyle Tucker just hit one on the screws, too. Ryan McDonald, Ozuna to the Brewers. Oh, man. That would help their bullpen. Here's Wright. Kyle Tucker on to second. Oh, again. This has happened to the Braves a couple of times in this series. A throw to second. Darno has not had a lot of great throws off to second. This is not the first time that's happened. This happened yesterday. Darno has not really had a lot of great throws there. Darno not really known very much for the glove. Albies skipped right off of his glove. Kyle Wright, fastball that runs high and inside. There's ball 2. Kyle Wright, he's going to have to dig deep here. But it looks like they're going to intentionally walk Yuli Giri out here. They had a 2-0 count. They're not even going to bother. They're going to go to the number 8 hitter, who is Zach Greinke. How hilarious is this, by the way? How hilarious is this? That Zach Greinke tonight, I don't know why it just dawned on me, but Greinke was batting 8th. Did anyone notice that? Greinke was batting 8th and Maldonado was batting 9th. But as for Greinke, he is coming out of the game. Greinke's night is over. He gave you 4 shutout innings. I'm kind of surprised about that. I figured Greinke come. Wow, really? Why? I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. He was pitching great. But Marwin Gonzalez, Red Sox legend, pinch hitting. Da Brother Man has just subscribed. What is going on? How are we doing? Colt Rug, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that Greinke was batting 8th. I think that's hilarious. Slipstream 41 just sub. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, Papa Ducky, that's a good observation too. He hasn't really had a lot of higher pitch counts. So Greinke, I guess they saw it as a good time to try and drive in a run here. One good swing, maybe you drive in 3 more. Yeah. Honestly, but let's be real. Greinke could probably, he's Greinke. He'll figure out a way to throw 200 pitches. That's the kind of guy Greinke is. There's a slider, comes back in, but not enough for a strike. It looked good. They're calling it a curveball. It looked like a slider to me. Papa Ducky 998. Honestly, I would have faith in Greinke to do that. Here's Marwin Gonzalez trying to come up big in a pinch hit spot. Oh, same pitch, same spot. Didn't get the call. Man, he does not like that upper outside corner. Tom Amiano just waiting for Greinke to tip his pitches again. Was that what was happening with him? Here we go. 2-0 count to Gonzalez. Kyle Wright just trying to get through it. This will probably be his last inning. He gave him that one. Same pitch, a little lower this time. He gave him the strike call this time. Yeah, Marwin Gonzalez, I believe, was on the Astros in 2017. So, good little sneaky pickup having them bring back Marwin Gonzalez. SoundFX09, the only reason I think Dusty Baker pinch hits here is because he is going for the kill and wants a big hit to put the game away. That's the only way this pinch hit situation makes sense. Yeah. Probably a couple more factors in there as well. We were talking about here earlier, the pitch count for Greinke. Hasn't really had a lot of high pitch counts. So, but Marwin Gonzalez, former Red Sox legend, trying to come up big here for the Astros. Top of the fifth, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Astros trying to extend their lead. Kyle Wright has had a heck of a performance tonight out of the bullpen. There's a fastball down and away. Gonzalez pops it up. Rosario is there, and there is the third out. The pinch hitter for Zach Greinke. Marwin Gonzalez does not come through. Greinke tonight, he only threw 58 pitches. I think Greinke could have gone another inning. That's just me. I think he could have gone another inning. Why not? I get it. He hasn't, had a lot of high pitch counts, but come on. You could have had Greinke go one more. Let me just go to his game log here. Let's see how many pitches he's been throwing. Here we go. Game log. All right. Total pitches. Where are the total pitches? That's total batters faced. Where does it have the amount of pitches that he's thrown? I guess you got to go to Baseball Reference for that. Fangraphs, I can't figure it out. Here we go. Zach Greinke. No, what just happened? Alrighty, let's check his game log for this year. Alright, where is the pitch count? Here we go. So, if we go to his last outing against Oakland, only threw 28. So, I'm sure this guy's been throwing some bullpens on the side. 68 there against Arizona, 75 against Texas, 76 against Texas. 92 pitches back on August 23rd, over 2 months ago. So, yeah, I guess I just felt like that was a good spot to take him out. So, I don't know. I think I would rather have Zach Greinke hit than Marwin Gonzalez. Is that just me? Am I the only one that thinks that? I think you could have squeezed another inning out of Greinke. Ryan McDonald, EA Sports servers not working, huh? Anytime I hear EA Sports, I just think of MVP Baseball. Can they please bring MVP Baseball back? Can we just have it? Keep it exactly how it was. Don't even change the graphics. Just put the players in. Put today's players in. That's all I ask. MVP Baseball 2005. The greatest baseball game ever made. Backyard Baseball, honestly, was also fantastic. With A-Rod on the cover. A-Rod is the kid. Love that. Let's see what's going on in Uberland, everyone. Oh, man, they are surging out there. Oh, man. If you go out near UCF tonight, you can make an extra $7.25 per ride. That's a good amount, everyone. I'm just saying. We're going to be out late tonight, everyone. I mean, everywhere you go right now. Everywhere you go, you're getting an extra $5 per ride. Oh, my goodness. It is busy out there tonight, everyone. Halloween is at full force. Do I want to go to UCF and pick up drunk college kids? Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. Do I want to do that? I don't think that doesn't sound fun, right? But is it worth an extra, $8 a ride? I don't know. It's not very far away from me, so that's a, bright side, I guess. Oh, I don't know. The airport's popping right now. Man. Yeah, Papa Ducky, man. Can't miss any of the World Series games. Can't miss it. Here we go. Travis d'Arnaud. Bad throw in the last half inning. Can he make up for it here? Maybe with a base hit. But on the mound, we got Ryan Stanek. He's having himself a pretty good postseason. 2.25 ERA in the playoffs. Stinging Rays. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather do, intoxicated adults, if that makes sense, Do I want to do intoxicated college kids? Ugh, I was once one of those. It's not pretty. Ryan Stanek here. Up against Travis d'Arnaud in the bottom of the fifth. Ryan McDonald, favorite NFL team? Hey, the Pats. The Pats. Celtics, Bruins. Ryan McDonald, probably not going to do... I'm not going to play MLB The Show. Here's the thing with MLB The Show. I would rather do rebuilds of MLB The Show. I don't think I'm going to play it. Unless I do like a road to the show kind of a thing. But even then, I don't know. I'm not very good at playing MLB The Show. I don't have the attention span for it. I'll do rebuilds, though. I'm all right with that. This bullpen for the Astros, doing good. Doing good over 13 games. 2.89 ERA. I'm sure that FIP is. I think the FIP is a little higher for the Astros. Yeah, Jared Cole. Yeah, Mac Jones is looking all right. He's looking all right. I'm not expecting much from the Patriots this year, but Mac Jones, man, they blew out the Jets in their last game, I believe. Ryan McDonald, thoughts on the 49ers? I got nothing, man. I got nothing. I have been so out of tune with football this year. Haven't really paid a lot of attention. Yeah, Ryan McDonald, definitely going to be doing the rebuilds. Ryan Stanek. Fastball up. Travis d'Arnaud grounded out. It's just a slow atmosphere in Atlanta right now. Even the commentary with this game, it is just not very hot right now. Here we go. Adam Duvall trying to come up with something here. Papa Ducky, I wonder. He's a free agent after this season. I wonder if Greinke hangs it up. That's definitely a possibility. Yeah, you got to think Kyle Wright's done after this. I mean, I think he did all he could. Duvall take a huge hack. Good grief. Ryan McDonald. I mean, I actually got the PS5. So believe it or not, I've somehow got my hands on a PS5. The shop is alive and well right now in Atlanta. Duvall pops it up to left. And there's 2 outs. Here comes Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson, man. You got to come up with something here, Dansby Swanson. You have just been anemic in the playoffs. Come on. 27 home runs on the year. Do something. Come through. I feel like he's come up so many times, and it's like I don't see anything. Has 1 RBI in the postseason. It's like, come on now. Let's go. Dansby Swanson, come on. Got to do something here. Craig, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Two nothing here in Atlanta. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, 1-0 count. There's like no energy in Atlanta right now. He got the strike on that one. Got the strike. Slider looked a little outside, but he got the call. Dansby Swanson trying to come up with something. A big hack from Swanson, but he fouls it off. 1-2 count. Up next would be Kyle Wright. Actually, was there a pinch hitter there on the on-deck circle? I didn't quite see. William Fulgham, not a fan of the umpires tonight. Swanson trying to do something here for the Braves. One, 2 count here to Swanson. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Swanson is just searching for anything in this postseason. Changeup comes back in. Strike 3. And Swanson's postseason struggles continue. Oh, my. Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson looks lost. But Houston out in front, 2-0. Kanav, what's going on? Robbie, you should watch the Arsenal soccer. They're 9 games unbeaten after being demolished in the first 3. Interesting. Have to keep an eye on Arsenal. William, you're thinking Swanson walks it off tonight. Well, they're going to need to get some offense here to make that happen. No offense for the Braves tonight. This Astros pitching staff has held them at bay. Zach Greinke, Stanek, doing good. But yeah, this Braves lineup is just lost tonight. Doing the stand-up for cancer in Atlanta right now, taking a moment. I always like when they do this. Let's get some questions in the chat, everyone. Any questions out there? Kanav, you think Semien or Ray re-signs with the Jays? I think more likely Robbie Ray re-signs with the Blue Jays. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, look, it's Rob Manfred, everyone. The clown himself is there. I will give Manfred a little credit, though. I do appreciate this, what they're doing. I think this is amazing what they're doing, but I don't know what it was, but it was Smoltz and Buck just standing there, just staring at the camera. I don't know what that was. That was really awkward. But I love this. I love what they're doing. I think this is a great thing. But I'm not gonna lie, Smoltz and Buck there. Do you have to just stare at the camera? Jared Cole, you should do a tier maker video ranking all 30 starting infields. Hey, that'd be a fun one. Ken Rosenthal, why are you staring at the camera? Why are the guys on Fox staring at the camera? Stop that. I don't like it, man. William Fulgham, where do you think Manaea from Oakland gets traded to? I mean, will they even trade him? I mean, you know, that's a lot of places he could go. I mean, anyone could use starting pitching. I mean, if we take a look at the stats. I mean, take a look at some of these teams that could use some starting pitching. I mean, you go to the bottom of the barrel here. You got, you know, Texas, the Cubs definitely. You know, maybe the Diamondbacks. That could be a good fit. They could use some more starting pitching. They got some prospects. The Twins. Twins are going to look for a bounce back year. They need starting pitching badly. Maybe a team like the Indians. They got prospects. I think he'd be a good fit with the Mariners. But then again, that's an in-division trade. I don't know. St. Louis, I think, could use starting pitching. I think they're not really, I don't know. I don't think they're really set up for to give up a lot of prospects. I could see a team like the Diamondbacks going after Sean Manaea. I think that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, Lane, it does feel like a longer game tonight. I think just because it's been, I don't know, we're on pace for around a 3-hour game, a little over 3 hours. So I see this one probably getting done at around like 11:40 tonight. Probably looking at like another hour and a half of game tonight. Man, oh man, everyone. It is just busy out there on the Ubers. Everywhere is popping right now. Man, oh man. We'll be out there eventually. But we got a game on here tonight. Oh, whoops. We got a game on tonight. It's a close game. It's moved a little slow. It's felt, you know, a little boring here. But it's a close game. Just feels like nothing's going on. Do you think LA trades Bauer? Who's going to take him? I don't think so. Playboy Brian, Corey Seager to the LA Angels rumors. I mean, why am I not surprised about that? Of course the Angels are looking at a position player. Of course they are. Let's go take a look. Corey Seager. Angels. Oh, whoops. Where are you seeing that rumor, my friend? I mean, they could use a shortstop. They could use a shortstop. I mean, if you take a look, batting, shortstop. The Angels were 27th last year. I could see the Angels getting a shortstop. Why not? Could you maybe see someone like Trevor Story? They need defense, too. They need defense up the middle. They need defense up the middle. There's a base hit. No, it looked like a base hit, but Albies is there. Albies is there. But Chris Martin is in the game. Craig, Angels should spend on pitching for exchange. I here's the thing. I think the Angels, I think they want to, but I don't know. I don't think any of these guys want to go there. I don't know what it is. Are they not offering enough money for these guys, or I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Altuve. Back up. 2 for 3. Had the home run earlier to make it a 2-0 game. Can he do something against Chris Martin here? Here's a fastball. 95 for a strike. It is quiet in Atlanta right now, everyone. It is quiet in Atlanta. You're hearing some woman just howling out there. Not sure what she's howling about. But Chris Martin, maybe she can give her more reasons to howl in the crowd. Maybe he can get a strikeout here. The Sports Talk and Games Show. What's going on? Really? You got kicked from YouTube? Really? Did that actually happen? What in the world? That happened the other night to John. There is a slider that comes back in on Altuve. There's a 2-2 count. Wow. Man, Ryan McDonald, I'm not sure what happened there. Altuve got locked up on that. But here we go. Chris Martin looking to get the second out. Can he get a strikeout? There's a fastball. Strike 3 on the outside corner. The Sports Talk and Game Show has just subscribed. What's going on? I don't know what is going on next door. There's someone having trouble trying to get into their apartment, I think. I've been hearing someone just coming in and out next door for the last 30 minutes. Wonder what's going on. Here we go. Chris Martin throws a slider. That's in there for a strike. Or a cutter. I don't even know what these pitches are anymore. Are these cutters, sliders? I don't know what the heck these are. Playboy Brian, Ryan McFollow. Not a bad nickname. But here we go. Michael Brantley looking to get something going here for Houston in the 6th. There's a changeup. Batted up the middle. That's through. Base hit for Michael Brantley. 2-out single. Jared Cole, I mean, hey, how can anyone hate on mac and cheese, man? You can't hate on mac and cheese. Alex Bregman up here. Top of the sixth, 2 outs. There's a ground ball left side. Swanson's there on to second, and there is the 3rd out. The lack of offense in this game continues, but the Astros have the upper hand, 2-0. Going into the bottom of the 6th. Here comes Martin, the pitcher, most likely going to see a pinch hitter. Then Rosario, and then Freeman. Probably thinking they're going to go with a lefty here for Houston. Could you go with maybe a Brooks Raley? If you're the Astros, probably go lefty here. Could you go Blake Taylor, Brooks Raley? You got a couple lefties coming up. You got to think Atlanta, who are they going to go for a pinch hitter? Playboy Brian, Robbie, what do you think the Red Sox need next year? They need bullpen guys. Wouldn't mind bringing back Schwarber or another left-handed bat. I think they need another left-handed bat. Wouldn't mind a starting pitcher, a guy that can eat some innings. You know, who knows what's going to happen with Rodriguez. I feel like Rodriguez isn't a good fit for the Red Sox. I feel like his stuff doesn't work well at Fenway. Sure, he's had a couple of good starts, but I don't know. I get maybe not Fenway exactly, but I don't know. That infield defense, it doesn't work with him. He gives up a lot of contact, and so when he doesn't have a good defense behind him, it's not gonna be good. $72 people in the chat. If anyone's new, hit that subscribe button. We're drawing closer to 14.8K. We're almost 25 people away. Almost 25 people away from 14.8. I don't know, a bit of a slow night tonight. Everyone also, if you can, hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. We're up to 60 likes, 4 dislikes. Looks like 4 people didn't like my face. But hit that like button for me, everyone. Let's try and get to 100 likes tonight. Yeah, here comes Brooks Raley, like I thought. Brooks Raley coming onto the mound. But what in the world do the Braves do? You got Orlando Arcia coming up here, batted a Barry Bonds like .091 this season. But Brooks Raley on the mound, 6 innings pitched this postseason over 6 games, has an ERA right at 6, opponents hitting .261 against him. Can Orlando Arcia get things started here against Raley in the bottom of the 6th? Arcia hits it to right, but Brantley is there, and there's the first out on 1 pitch. Raley off to a phenomenal start. Here comes Rosario, though. Never an easy bat to sit down, especially in this postseason. Yeah, Ryan McDonald, there you are. Atlanta needs to wake up here. Atlanta, they got to get some noise going here. Man, oh man. But the offense, they got to do something to wake this crowd up. They got to get some energy. They got to get something. Here's Phil Maton warming up in the bullpen for the Astros. Looks like he's going to come out for the 7th. Oh, Rosario check swing, fouls it off. Oh, Ryan McDonald. That's interesting. Yeah, a lot of guys left on base tonight. They just said only 2 runs on the 11 hits. Oh, Brooks Raley. Horrible slider there, way outside. Don't want to make a mistake to Rosario right now. Yeah, Shorts, McDaggart, base runners are needed. It's been a very quiet game. Even though it's still close, it feels like it's not really that close. Doesn't feel like there's any tension. I will say, Joe Buck, these guys on commentary are not providing anything tonight. Feels like they're kind of just sitting there a lot. I mean, I'm doing my best over here to try and do some commentary. But there's just not a lot of life in this game. There's a pretty good pitch from Brooks Raley on the outside corner. Rosario did not like it. Thought it was a little outside. It tailed back in just enough for the umpire to call it a strike. Freddie Freeman is on deck. Eddie Rosario trying to get things started. Oh, he rips one to right. That's down the line. That's fair. That bounces to the wall. Rosario rounds first onto second, and the Braves got a double. And there is some life in Atlanta. It is hot Atlanta right now. Good hitting from Eddie Rosario right there. Nice clean swing. Good contact. Can Freddie Freeman come up big here and drive in Atlanta's first run? He takes a hack at it. He looked like he swung for the moon. But there is strike one on Freddie Freeman. Yeah, Craig, I think that's the key here. I think that they got to get some energy going. They need this crowd to come into it. Hey, good move from Maldonado. Walk out to the mound, try and quiet things down, slow things down. Good move from Maldonado. Freddie Freeman looking to make something happen here. There's a slider down and away, ball one. There comes the energy in Atlanta. They're banging on the drum. They're doing the chop. They're coming alive. Eddie Rosario on second, looking to score for the Braves for the first time tonight. Freddie Freeman hitting .298 this postseason, 3 home runs. Brooks Raley coming into this game. It was a good spot. Lefty-lefty matchups all over the place. Eddie Rosario, however, messed up those plans with a double. And Freddie Freeman is looking to do the same. Another slider from Raley. Outside 3-1 count. Up next is Albies, and then Riley is in the hole. If the Braves want to come up with some offense, this is a great time to do so. Only 1 out in the bottom of the 6th, a 3-1 count. Oof, slider, good movement there. Comes back in on the inner half of the plate to Freeman for strike 2. Full count here to Freeman. The crowd is on their feet. Bottom of the sixth. Full count, 1 out. Astros with a slim 2-0 lead. One swing can tie this game. Brooks Raley with the pitch. Freeman takes it the other way, but that's foul. Many times in Freeman's career, has come up big for the Braves. MVP season last year after getting his season started with a stint on the COVID list. And this year, a phenomenal season. Really came alive in the second half. He's looking to come alive here for the Braves in Game 4. And there's ball 4. Freeman takes his base, and the Braves will have the go-ahead run at the plate in Ozzie Albies. Here comes Dusty Baker to take Brooks Raley out of the game. Phil Maton coming into the game. Let's go take a look at Ozzie Albies' splits. Let's see, how did Albies do from each side of the plate this year? Overall on the year, Albies hit .259 with 30 home runs, 106 RBIs, also had 20 stolen bases. A very good season for Ozzie Albies here. Let's take a look here at the splits. Against left-handed pitching, he hit .323, so obviously Brooks Raley needs to come out of this game. Against righties, only hit .237. Had 21 home runs against righties, though. So take that into account. I mean, obviously, he had way more at-bats against righties, but, hey, came through with 21 home runs. The power is there for Ozzie Albies. One swing could completely change this game. Up to 80 people again in the chat. What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Anyone new? Think about hitting that subscribe button. Needy Arb, what's going on? Howdy, howdy. Just got home from work. Had to bake some cornbread before I turned in. That's what I'm talking about, my friend. Love me some cornbread. Cornbread's so underrated, man. There's like a southern restaurant that's near me. Oh my God, they make the best cornbread. It's so good. This place is called what is it called? It's called The Coop. The Coop. C-O-O-P. The Coop. It's so good. Oh my God. They got like chicken and dumplings. They got like these roasted chickens. Man, oh man. They got this like peanut butter pie. It's like kill me. Just gained 20 pounds just thinking of that place. William Fulgham, cornbread and chili tonight. That sounds wonderful. Not very often I have chili. You know, as a kid, I was not a fan of beans. I still am not. I don't like the texture of beans. And I tend to stay away from chili because it has beans in it. I don't mind a few black beans in like my Chipotle bowl, but Jason, got to put some jalapenos and cheese in that cornbread. Oh, you guys are killing me right now. Killing me. Here comes Ozzie Albies. Again, if we look at the splits, not very great overall against right-handers. Hit .237 against righties this year, a .295 on base. A .454 slugging, not terrible, but not really good either. Again, had the 21 home runs against righties, so definitely possible. Phil Maton on the mound. He's been very good in this postseason. A 4.97 ERA in the regular season. Went from the Indians to the Astros in that trade with Miles Straw. And hey, he's come up big for the Astros in this postseason. But here we go. Maton and Albies. Oof. Leaves a curve over the plate. And Albies just missed. David Knight, what is going on? How are we doing? Up to 91 people in the chat right now. Everyone, thank you for coming by. And the shift is on for Albies. They've all shifted to the right side. There's a curveball inside. Albies takes it for a ball. It's a 1-1 count. One swing of the bat could completely change this game. Can Albies come through? No home runs in this postseason. He just missed one home run against the Brewers. Can he come through here? Phil Maton with the pitch. Ooh, big fastball there. 92 miles an hour. It looked harder than that, though, because of the spin on the fastball. Jared Cole, what's going on? What city do you think will be the first to have at least 3 of their teams win the championship in the same year? My vote is either Tampa Bay. I mean, you'd think Tampa Bay. They have, right now, probably the best shot. Right now. I mean, the Rays, I thought they were going to win it all this year. Man, they looked so good. But that starting pitching, I should have known better. Fastball up and away, 93 for a ball. It's a 2-2 count to Albies. Not a lot of conversation from Joe Buck and John Smoltz. It is quiet on commentary right now. Bottom of the 6th, 2-2 count. Braves looking for something. There's a curveball on the outside. Albies takes it. What an eye for Ozzie Albies. Austin Riley is on deck. Can Albies work the walk? Could we see a bases loaded situation for Austin Riley? Albies trying to make something happen here. The last thing you want is to ground into a double play. The Astros, they've had a couple of double plays tonight, stranding the runners on the bases for the Braves. Oof. Slider or curve. Yeah, that was a curveball they're saying here on game day. Curveball leaves it out over the plate. And Albies just missing it. I feel like Albies is trying to swing for the fences here. Is that just me? Albies trying to make something happen here. Full count, 1 out. Maton with a pitch. Fastball up and in. Albies swings right through it. Strike 3 and 2 outs. Here comes Stone Cold Austin Riley. The glass has shattered here in Atlanta. I love that Austin Riley's has Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme song. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Stone Cold Austin Riley. Can he be Stone Cold right here? Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, 2 on. Big swing from Austin Riley. He glances back at Maton. I bet Riley wants him to bring another fastball. I bet he doesn't miss on the next one. Riley trying to make something happen here. He's come up in big spots for the Braves in this postseason. This would be another big spot here, bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. There's a fastball. Riley looked like he checked his swing, and the umpire agrees. He checked his swing. That shot of Brian Snitker was amazing. Brian Snitker, he's just at it. Here comes Austin Riley. Bottom of the 6th, 1-1 count, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Ooh, that looked like a slider. Yeah, that was a slider according to game day. Strike 2. Maton's stuff is looking pretty good. Bottom 6, 2 outs, 1-2 count. Astros up 2-0. Maton has had some good stuff here, but can Riley come through for the Braves? There's a fastball up and in, 92. He checked his swing once again. And Austin Riley works the count to 2-2. Oof. He checked it, all right. He checked it. According to the side angle, he checked it. Austin Riley looking to make something happen here. Stone cold Austin Riley. Atlanta on their feet, hoping for some offense here. Bottom of the 6th. Oh, Riley! That's a base hit to left. That falls in front of Alvarez. Here comes Rosario. He comes home, and he's safe. Riley slides into second safe, and the Braves have their first run of the game, and they are still threatening here. Riley once again coming up big for the Braves in this postseason. That fell right in front of Alvarez. Rosario, with his speed, he was running on it. There was no way he wasn't going to be safe at home. Freeman easily gets the third. Riley with a feet-first slide into second, able to stay on the bag even after the tag was applied. He looks like he came off, but his back fell back onto the base in time before Altuve got the glove back on him. Riley's such a hard slide, but if you notice there, Altuve's glove came off of him. That's why if you're the fielder, you got to keep the glove on him. Because if he kept the glove on him there and he came off the bag, he would have been out. But Austin Riley showing that he is stone cold Austin Riley here. And the Braves are in business here with 2 outs. Are they reviewing the play? Oh, the Astros challenge it. Oh, that's a bad challenge. No, he's going to be safe. He's safe. Why would Dusty Baker? What are you doing here? No. He looked safe to me watching it on the TV. I don't know, maybe from Dusty Baker's angle it looked a little... But yeah, they're going to call him safe, I would imagine. They got to call him safe here. There's the call, safe. The call is upheld, and Austin Riley has himself an RBI double, and he stays at second. But here we go, Jock Peterson coming up. With a base open, they are going to intentionally walk Jock Peterson here. So now the bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 6th. This is the first time all night the Astros have really faced some adversity. Coming up next, we will have Travis d'Arnaud, but this is a little risky. Travis d'Arnaud had the home run last night. His bat has been coming alive. If we go to Baseball Savant here, Travis d'Arnaud tonight, he had the ground out that was 106 miles an hour. I mean, hey, he's been making some good contact lately. I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. But then again, Jock Peterson, that's always a dangerous bat too. But Jock Peterson, according to the exit velocities, hasn't really hit anything with good contact here tonight. There's a slider, ball 1. Bases are loaded. You don't want to be throwing balls here. The more balls you throw, the more tighter that strike zone's going to get. Sound FX, they are not ready for Jock, he says. Travis d'Arnaud, he came up big for the Braves late in the game last night with an insurance home run. Can he come up big here? My, oh my. What is going to happen here? Travis d'Arnaud, he's been swinging a good stick lately. He grounded out earlier, but it was a hard hit ball. Big swing from d'Arnaud right there. One swing of the bat here from d'Arnaud could put the Braves in the driver's seat. Phil Maton, he looked good here when he first came in, but then he just started running into some problems. People in Atlanta are on their feet. Can d'Arnaud come through here? 1-1 count, bottom of the sixth, 2 outs. Braves have scored their first run. d'Arnaud with another big swing and a miss. And they have him on a 1-2 count. Braves with their first run of the game. Austin Riley, RBI double, has put the Braves on the board. And now that Astros lead is even slimmer. We have broken 100 people in the chat tonight for the first time tonight. Everyone, welcome. Everyone, if you can right now, hit that like button for me. If you're new, think about subscribing. We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. Travis d'Arnaud fouls it off. Trying to stay alive here. The chop is on. Maton comes set here, looking for one more strike. And there's a fastball on the outer part of the plate. Strike 3. d'Arnaud does not come through with the bases loaded, but the Braves get their first run of the game. Could prove to be a vital run in this game. But it is a tight one here in Atlanta as we head to the 7th. We got 3 more innings of baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Man, oh man. Oh my goodness. Everyone, it is popping out there on the Ubers. I'm going to need this game to kind of hurry up a little bit because there is some money to be made out there. Oh my God. What in the world? Oh my goodness. Halloween right now, everyone, is something. Halloween right now, everyone. Halloween Eve. Oh my. I'm going to need this game to start kind of picking up the pace here. I got to get out there for Ubers. Sound FX, we've made it at least a game now. No lead is safe. Jason, mobile stream maybe? Maybe I should have just done that tonight. That would have been entertaining. Nah, that wouldn't have been good. I don't know. Could you imagine that? Me doing Ubers on Halloween Eve? Oh, David Knight, you're doing Uber too? Yeah, I've been doing it now for a few weeks. It's been going really well. William Fulgham, why do you say that? What did Passon say? Jose Estrada, what is the scariest YouTube video you've ever watched? I don't know. I feel like I've watched a couple of creepy ones. Probably those ones where, like, I don't know, where someone, like, someone's out in, like, a nighttime or something. There was, like, one where, like, someone was, like, filming in, like, a cemetery or something, and, like, all of a sudden you just see, like, a head, like, in the distance, kind of just, like, turn towards the camera, and you, like, see their eyes or something, and it's like, oh, my God. And, like, the person with the camera just, like, took off running. Oh, God. Oh, is that serious? Is there really an article about this? Oh, my God. Enough is enough. No way. Is this actually a thing? Of course MLB Twitter is in agreement. Because Twitter is a fairy tale land. Oh my God. Are you serious right here? This is actually, of course it's for ESPN. Of course. Look at this. I don't care what anyone says. Look at this. This is what drives me insane, because this is bringing people together. This is bringing people together. Native American communities have even come out and said this is not offensive. This is ridiculous. This needs to stop. Jeff Passan, go home. Go home. ESPN is I'm done. I'm like done. The only thing I liked about ESPN was Jeff Passan. And now I'm just over this guy. He made an article about what did he make an article about? He made an article about, what was the other article he wrote? I don't remember what it was, but it was just like, what was it? It was something with the wow, I'm going like completely blank on it. Can anyone remember? Does anyone remember what the other article Jeff Passan wrote? It was something with, I don't remember. Passan wrote another article about something. I'm going completely blank. You know, it's just people. They just, I don't know. It's, at some point you got to stop getting so sensitive about things. It's just getting a little ridiculous. You got to stop. Lately we're hearing like the arm barn stuff, and it's like, get out of here. Like, can people just like grow a pair? Can they just, grow a backbone? What happened to backbones, man? It's like, come on. It's like, enough is enough. But here we go. Tyler Matzek is on the mound for the Braves. Yep, Craig, you're on the money about that. Yeah, Mickey Thomas. Yeah, hate to see it. Hate to see it. Yeah, David Knight. Yeah, Passan's been good. Besides this, but he works for ESPN. It's a garbage organization, so it's not good anymore. That's what they rely on. They rely on trying to ignite people's feelings, But what can you do? What can you do? All we can do is watch the game. We have Tyler Matzek here. He's been great this postseason. Had a bit of a bumpy outing against the Astros in the beginning of the series, but he's been overall fantastic this postseason. Looking to keep the Astros at bay here. Yeah, David Knight. Yeah, David Knight, I agree. It's really bad. Oh, Tom Amiano, absolutely. They're way better. And everyone knows it too. And there's a ground ball to third. Riley has it on to first, and there is the second out. Yeah, Barstool Sports is fantastic. I like Barstool Sports. Yeah, Mickey Thomas, but hey, people don't want to know the truth. People don't, they don't want to hear it. Pro Gamer Mr. T, I don't know. Do you think it will? Definitely possible. It's a close game. Kyle Tucker up here, top of the seventh, 2 outs. Houston up with a slim 2-1 lead. Matzek is on, though. Got a lefty-lefty matchup here. Kyle Tucker doesn't care about the lefty-lefty matchup, and he shoots it to left. And there is a base hit for Kyle Tucker. What is going on? There is like someone next door to me or something, and they're just like in and out of their apartment constantly. I don't know what is going on. Gotta love when someone just comes up with a good, solid opposite field hit. That's one of my favorite things. Just a good oppo hit. William, man, I'm wondering what the heck's going on. You could be onto something. Here's Gurriel. I feel like Gurriel hasn't been pitched to really a lot tonight. But Matzek's going to go after him. Tom Amiano. I'm going to have to go get that from the hidden menu at Taco Bell. Yeah, Jimmy 132. My apartment complex is a little older. I live in like a hallway kind of, instead of it like being outside, and you kind of go to your apartment through that way. I'm in like a building on the ins, and I have to go inside to go into my apartment. It's a little older, so the walls are a little thin. But here we go. Gurriel, top of the 7th, 2 outs, looking to keep something going on for the Astros here. And there's a fly ball to right, but Peterson is there, and there is the 3rd out. Matzek with a clean inning. But here comes Christian Javier for the 7th, trying to keep the Braves at bay. Sorry, everyone. I'm reading all these tweet responses to Jeff Passan's article tonight. He knew it was going to spark all this, discussion. I mean, this is a great comment here from Braves fan Andy. I love how national journalists who probably didn't spend one day in Atlanta during the season parachute into the playoffs and pass their judgments. And he even says here, by the way, I agree with you. I just don't think you have the standing to say it. That's what I'm saying. Like, where are these baseball journalists coming from? All they're doing, don't buy into these journalists. They're only doing this they're doing it for clicks. They know it's going to get your attention. And, hey, it's working. I mean, like, this is exactly why they write these articles. And this is exactly why they do it now. Because the attention is on the game. And so they're going to put out an article like this. And, of course, like, that's just what they do. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Craig, you got that right. Yeah, David, you got that right. Yeah, William Fulgham, I'm no man. I liked Passan, but it's just like, I don't know. And he put like a whole like a history lesson on there. I guarantee you, if you go read the actual stuff, I guarantee it's really nothing bad. I don't know. Yeah, Pro Gamer, it's really bad. But hey, that's what, people keep buying into all these journalists and what they're saying. Unfortunately. But hey, we got Christian Javier on the mound for the Astros. Duvall 1 for 2 tonight. Couple of home runs in this postseason. Feel like we haven't really seen too much from Duvall. But can he get something started here for the Braves? Bottom of the 7th here. Christian Javier has been very good this postseason. If you haven't noticed this, Christian Javier has not given up a run yet this postseason. He's been fantastic. Let's pull up his game log really quick. Christian Javier, he's been a really nice piece for the Astros in the bullpen during these playoffs. If you look at the game log, I mean, he's pitched on, this is his 4th outing in the postseason. First outing, came against the White Sox on the road, 2 2/3 innings, no runs. Against the Red Sox at home, no runs. At Fenway, 3 innings, no runs. Against Atlanta earlier in the series, a few nights ago, inning and a third, 1 hit, no runs. He's been fantastic. He's totaled a complete game 4-hitter so far in this postseason. And there is a strikeout of Duvall. You could say Christian Javier has been one of the unsung heroes for the Astros in the playoffs. He's been great. He's been so good. Is that Tom, is that real? No, it's not. That's a joke, right? No, it's not. Go, yeah, no. Yeah, okay. You got me. I'm like, whoa, like really? That's breaking right now in the World Series. Like what? God, you got me there, man. I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised because I think the Guardians baseball team is going to hang on to that name. Dansby Swanson, man. Can this guy do something? Dansby, man. You got to get something going here. You got to get something going. There's a deep fly ball to... Oh, Swanson! It's gone! Swanson! He heard me! Dansby Swanson with a home run to tie the game! Dansby did something! Oh my! I was reading one quick thing on my phone and I just hear a shot off the bat. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't think Swanson was going to do anything. Good grief. Dansby Swanson did something. And the Braves have tied it up. Are you kidding me? He finally comes through. I am in shock. Finally, that's got to feel great for Dansby Swanson. He's a talented player. There's no reason he's going to be, he should be held down this long. Just left the yard. Just left. Wow. Atlanta getting loud. Atlanta getting loud. Oh, no. The Calfneck Army's back with their webcams. Come on, Calfneck Army. Not tonight. It's the World Series. Come on. Time for bed. It's late. It's 11:05, Calfneck Army. But Christian Javier gives up his first postseason run. A home run to Dansby Swanson, and we have a brand new ball game here in Atlanta. Atlanta looking to take a commanding 3-1 series lead, while the Astros are simply just trying to tie it. Jorge Soler with one of the most aggressive swings that I've seen from a player. Swings and misses, 1-1 count. And the chop is on. Keep going with that chop. Keep going. Show Jeff Passan what you think of his article. Can Jorge Soler do something here? This dude's swing is just mighty. Here we go. Jorge Soler! That's to left! That's deep! That's gone! The Braves have a 3-2 lead! Jeff Passan, where are you at? ESPN, are you breathing? Jeff Passan, the tears have to be flowing. Oh my. Jorge Soler absolutely coming up big. But there might be an injury on the field. Yordan Alvarez, he ran pretty hard into that fence. Oof. Just over his glove. Wow. Yeah, honestly, poor fence. That was a rocket. Let's check the exit velocity on that. 112. Wait, no, that's not from... Wait, what the... Come on, Baseball Savant. You got to update for me. Jorge Soler, 107 miles an hour off the bat. Dansby Swanson, just under 100 miles an hour. But as we can see here, the Braves now have a 54.8% chance to win this game. The Astros had the game win probability for pretty much the entire game. But the Braves have changed that. Wow. Man, oh man, we got a new ball game here. We got a new ball game. A new ball game here in Atlanta. Wow. William, you saw that? The Urban Ghost is here, one of our members. Another one of our members is here. Urban Ghost, welcome, welcome. 90 people in the chat. Everyone, I'm glad you guys are here today. Thank you for joining me for some baseball. Good game on here. It was pretty dead for the most part, but man. One second, everyone. But Ryan Pressly coming on for the Astros. Eddie Rosario back up. He scored earlier on the first run for the Braves, but he's back up again. 17th back-to-back home run in World Series all time. First time in Braves history. The 17th back-to-back home runs. Wow. First in Braves history. Rosario, man, these swings are just looking so good. Yeah, Jared Cole, they usually like to keep Pressly until the end, but hey, they gotta get some outs here. They gotta keep the Braves at bay. Kira Owens is back. Just turned the game on. You got a good one here. Eddie Rosario strikes out. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 tonight. Freddie Freeman had a rocket earlier of a base hit. Jorge Soler, man, he came back for this series, and wow. He has just really come up big in this series. Led off the World Series with a home run. He has just been fantastic. And that was in a pinch hit spot too, everyone. Remember that. That was in a pinch hit spot. He's been very good in this postseason. I mean, maybe not batting average-wise, but he's been getting on base. A couple of home runs. And Jorge Soler, man, he has just been coming up big. Oh, Jared Cole, I think it's ridiculous. People are just trying to get their name out there. You know, that's just all it is. You know, people wanting attention. That's all it is. Allen, 425. What was the exit velocity of Soler's homer? Let's go take a look. Jorge Soler, 107 miles an hour. Torched it. But Ryan Pressly looking to get out of this. The Braves have already taken the lead. Pressly trying to just limit the damage here. No one on. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. 3-2 Braves. Freeman, big swing and a miss. Strikes out. But the Braves have taken the lead here in the 7th. On back-to-back home runs. First, it was Swanson finally doing something. I was calling for Swanson to do something. He heard me, and he went out of the yard with an oppo shot, and then Jorge Soler with a laser to left. Swanson all kinds of pumped up. Kira Owens, not a bad strategy. It's bold, but it might just work. We're checking the Ubers, everyone. It is still busy out there. Still busy out on the Ubers. Oh, man. Hoping this game starts to pick up the pace. I got to get out there, everyone. You know, what's cool with Uber, they do these things called quests. And I'm on a quest right now. Over the weekend, I have to complete 40 rides. I am at, I think, how many am I at right now? I'm at 18 right now. I got all day tomorrow, but I'm going to go out tonight. But if I complete 40 rides by 4 a.m. on Monday, then I get an extra $100. That's not bad. No waffle. Absolutely not. There are some guys out there, man. Like, I see these guys, like the same guys constantly. And, man, they got the whole setup. They got like the Uber lighted up like logo. Man, oh man. Kira Owens, who's pitching tomorrow? David Knight, going to do some Uber in the morning. You ever do Uber Eats? You know, I did the Uber Eats, and I wasn't really getting any deliveries, you know? So I just do Uber now, and I'll keep Uber Eats turned on. But I've done one Uber Eats in the last, like, month, because there was only one that I saw pop up that was even worth it. I would personally just do Uber, especially if you live in a city. Who's pitching Game 5 tomorrow night? Framber Valdez for the Astros. I'm guessing for the Braves, you're going to have to go to a bullpen game again. You got to leave Max Fried and Ian Anderson for 6 and 7. You know, if it gets to that point. Because both of them, they're not going to have enough rest for this game. So you're going to have to go to another bullpen game. That's why it was such a tough loss losing Charlie Morton, man. That's huge. Because he would have been the starter for Game 6. Or sorry, Game 5. Game 5. But the Braves have taken the lead here. Here's Luke Jackson. This guy has just completely turned around his postseason. He was good in the beginning, rough series against the Dodgers, but he's looked a lot better here in this series. 102 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? How are we doing? 114 people in the chat now. Hello, hello. Luke Jackson on the mound. Top of the 8th. Braves have regained control of this game. Yeah, Jackson, he figured something out. I'm not sure if he just had like a side session in a bullpen and he just figured something out. But he's looking great. There's a foul ball. 1-2 count to Diaz. Luke Jackson has been nails in his last few appearances. Curveball up and in. Fouls it off. Andrew, love playoff baseball. Man, oh man, it's always good. No waffle. Would I ever play Madden? Nah. I'm not good at Madden. I was never good at it. Only game I was ever good at was MVP baseball. That's it. Minter warming up in the bullpen. The Braves need 6 more outs. 1-2 count to Diaz. Here's the pitch. There's a slider down in the dirt. Diaz doesn't bite. Lautrick, I like MLB The Show. I'm just not very good at it. But I'm going to be doing MLB The Show rebuilds this offseason, so stay tuned. LX Xeon, I'm not really rooting for anyone in particular. I did pick the Astros to win in 6. I mean, I would love for the Braves to win. Oh, he definitely didn't check his swing. No way! Wow! Really? Can they show that again, please? Oh, he did. Wow. I think it's because he fell over. It looked like he went because he fell over when it happened so quick. But yeah, from the side, he held up. Okay. Full count here to Diaz. There's a curveball. Fouls it off. Yeah, no waffle. You know, it gets finicky on MLB The Show with like the arbitration stuff. Oh my God. It's just like such a. And then like MLB The Show, you can't rely on the game itself to do the moves for you because then like all of a sudden you have like one of your better players who wasn't tendered a contract and it's like, are you serious? The guy's a free agent now. So Luke 22, I try to make them realistic. You know, for the Diamondbacks, I thought I made some realistic moves. I signed Trevor Story. I traded for, and I signed Eduardo Rodriguez. I traded for Gio Urshela. I also signed Kyle Schwarber. So I don't know how realistic that's going to be. I could see the Diamondbacks maybe doing one or two of those. Maybe. Another foul ball. Diaz is just battling up here. Yeah, Luke 22, be on the lookout for those. Look out for the polls. I'm going to be asking you guys who you want me, what team you want me to fix. Everyone, if you can, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me, everyone. Let's try and get some more likes in here. If anyone's new, hit that subscribe button. There's a fly ball to left. Rosario has it. And he finally sits down Diaz for the first out. But yeah, everyone, if you can, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. We're getting really close. Right now, we're closing in on 14.8 thousand. So everyone hit that subscribe button. Lautrick, again, I'm not really rooting for anyone. I would love to see the Braves win a World Series for the first time since 1995. So you always like it when a team can end a drought. But here's Maldonado, has a hit tonight. Luke Jackson, big curveball. And there's strike one. Braves need 5 more outs. They're trying to get him from Luke Jackson here. Maldonado is up. Altuve on deck. Big swing and a miss for Maldonado. There's strike 2. Craig, you know, I bet Buck Showalter's gotten a call here and there. I bet he's had at least a phone call. Luke Jackson, 1-2 count to Maldonado. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and away, doesn't get him to bite. There's ball 2. Fastball up and in. Jackson having trouble throwing some strikes. Full count here to Maldonado. This is not a guy you should be getting to a full count. Go after Maldonado. Throw strikes. Hitting 172 on the year. Go after him. Luke Jackson, come on, my friend. Goodness, Luke Jackson, what are you doing here? Like, what is Luke Jackson doing? Here we go. Luke Jackson, full count. 1 out. There's a slider, gets him to swing and miss. Maldonado, he just couldn't resist the slider. 2 outs here in the 8th. Braves are 4 outs away. Jose Altuve Always the threat of a home run. He's got a ton of them in the postseason. Jose Altuve! That's deep! Oh, Eddie Rosario, what a play! Eddie Rosario with a heck of a catch! The Braves are 3 outs away. Eddie Rosario is just having the time of his life in this postseason. Not just with the bat, but with the glove, too. My, oh my. 142 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? Everyone, let's get to 100 likes. We're heading into the bottom of the 8th. We're at 88 likes right now. 150 people in the chat. If anyone's new, hit that subscribe button for me. We're trying to get to 15K. We're almost at 14.8. But let's see. Who do we have coming up next? Albies, Riley, and Peterson. Braves looking for an insurance run just like they were last night. Just like they were last night. Who do we got here in the chat? What's going on? Seeing some new faces. Tanya, what's going on? Hello. Welcome. Metro customer, hello. Robbie, you going to be doing off-season predictions? Absolutely. I got my list together. I just got to just sit down and just record it. So I might change up a couple of my predictions. I go to bed and I tend to wake up with something new. So. Dan Ramos, I believe, doesn't free agency start like a week after the postseason? All right, let's see. Players become free agents a day after the World Series concludes. However, per league rules, MLB free agents can only sign with a new team 5 days after the World Series. The 5-day period gives teams an exclusive window to negotiate with their impending free agent talent. So, some other news and notes or some other things to think about. The qualifying offer is going to be $18.4 million this offseason. Teams above the luxury tax, they lose the 2nd and 5th highest selections, I believe, in the draft, right? Any team that signs a player who rejected a qualifying offer will lose a draft pick. If a free agent accepts the qualifying offer, they are never eligible to receive it again. Below is the compensation rules for the qualifying offer. Teams above the luxury tax, they lose 2nd and 5th highest selections, lose $1 million in international bonus pool money for signing a player that rejected the qualifying offer. Yeah. Who do they got as their top free agents? They got Correa, number 1, Seager, number 2, Chris Bryant, number 3, Freeman, number 4, Trevor Story, number 5, Semien, number 6. All right, back to the game. Here we go. Ryan Presley back out for the bottom of the 8th. Yep, that was my prediction. I said Astros in 6, but hey, the common theme for my predictions this postseason, they're all wrong. They're all wrong. The only prediction I think I got right in the playoffs was the Braves beating the Brewers in 4 games. Robbie G, man, oh man. Thank you, my friend. Ozzy Albies trying to make something happen here. Need some insurance here in Atlanta. Hey, Craig, who knows? Maybe Anthony Rizzo can come to the Red Sox. I don't know. I hope they bring Schwarber back. Albies fouls it off. There's strike 2. 155 people in the chat. Everyone, thank you for coming out. We're at 98 likes, everyone. 98 likes. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. Two count to Ozzie Albies. Bottom of the 8th here for the Braves, looking for a very crucial insurance run. And there's a slider in the dirt, full count. And there we go, 104 likes, everyone. Thank you so much, getting us over 100 likes on the night. Ozzie Albies works the walk. Lead runner on for the Braves. Stone Cold Austin Riley coming up. Nexus Eagles, this World Series is a disappointment. I will say the last 2 games, pretty entertaining. Pretty entertaining. Austin Riley trying to do something here with Albies on first. Albies on first. He's always a threat to steal. Always a threat to steal, and they check on the runner. They do not want Albies getting to second. Stone Cold Austin Riley came up big for the Braves earlier. Fastball up and in. And it's a 1-1 count. Metro customer, Robbie, what will the Dodgers, who will they sign, target? I mean, I wonder what they do with Chris Taylor, man. That's what I'm looking at. I feel like Jansen ends up going somewhere. I feel like his time in LA is done. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised for him to come back either. But I don't know. I feel like Jansen now, it's time to, you know. I'm interested what's going to be happening with Bauer. I'm guessing he exercises that player option. Could you imagine if Bauer becomes a free agent again? I don't see how he does. I don't see it. But I think the Dodgers, I think they need to add some starting pitching depth. As crazy as that might sound. Big swing and a miss from Austin Riley. 2-2 count. Yimi Garcia in the bullpen for the Astros. Emmanuel Hernandez has just subscribed. What is going on? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Anyone else new out there, consider subscribing. We are 25 subscribers away from 14.8. Big swing and a miss from Riley. There is strike 1. Or out number 1, strike 3. Oh, we're getting tired over here, everyone. I feel like this game, it's weird. It moves. This game has been moving quick at times. It's been moving slow at times. This feels like a slow time. I feel like it was really moving there in the middle innings, and now it's just really slowed down. But Jock Peterson is up. Jock Peterson can always leave the yard with just one swing. Presley does not like Albies on first. He does not like Albies on first. He's already thrown over there a couple of times. Big fastball, 95, pours it in. There's strike one. Yeah, Craig. I agree. I agree. Bottom of the eighth, 1 out, 0-1 count. Another fastball. Peterson fouls it off. Not much going on for Peterson in this game. 0 for 2. He was walked intentionally in the fifth. Albies on first. Always a threat to steal. Had 20 stolen bases this year. And he checks on him again. I feel like Albies isn't even really getting a lead. Is he getting a big lead? I feel like he's not even really getting a big lead. There's a slider. Fouls it off. Remains 0-2. William Fulgham, appreciate that, my friend. If tomorrow night ends up being the night, then we don't got much time here to get 225 more subscribers. Ryan Presley comes set, 0-2 count to Peterson. Another foul ball. This bottom of the eighth is moving slow. Moving really slow. Oh, 2 count here to Peterson. Another foul ball from Peterson. He will not go quietly. Presley already up to 24 pitches. Peterson is never going to be an easy out. 3 home runs this postseason. 1 swing from Peterson could be the nail in the coffin. Kaylor Stack, I'm starting to think maybe Seager goes to the Yankees. There's a slider. That actually looked like was that a slider? That was a slider down in the dirt. There's the first ball. This is a long at bat. Long at bat. The Chop is on in Atlanta. Oh, that hit him? Are you serious, Presley? See, it's like, why? It's like you're throwing all these sliders. It's like, good grief, man. God, he's just like throw a couple fastballs and slider. It's like, Looked like it hit the ground first, didn't it? Looked like it hit the ground. Heredia into the game. One out here. Ryan Presley really taking his time. He is moving very slowly in this inning. But the game is on the line. He's got to take his time. Runners on for the Braves are looking for some kind of an insurance run. Another slider from Presley. I'm not sure why he keeps going to these sliders because they're not really working out for him. Ton of sliders. Yeah, Tom Amiano. I'm honestly thinking that over here. I'm like, can you hurry up? Like, dang, man. You're killing me. I'm looking at the map right now on the Ubers. It is just wild out there. I'm like, holy cow. It is just wild out there right now. Ryan Presley, you're killing me. Hurry up. What do you know? Another slider from Ryan Presley. Jared Cole, Robbie, do you think DeGrom will leave the Mets? Oh, God. I don't even know. I don't even know what the heck is going on with the Mets. They can't even find a guy to run their baseball operations. Hey, Jimmy 132, you got to keep him in. I think you got to stick with Presley here. Another slider. What is wrong with this? Why is he doing this? Throw a fastball. Good grief. Another slider. Is something wrong with his fastball? Like, is he just not feeling it, I'm guessing? I don't get it. He's got Riley to strike out on the fastball. His slider has just not been good. He's throwing tons of them. He is very slider happy right now. It must be feeling good coming out of his hand. I don't know. But here we go. 2-2 count to Darno. And there's another slider. But this time he gets a strike 3 call. And the Braves are down to their last out here in the bottom of the 8th, looking for an insurance run. But here we go. Braves up 3-2. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Looking to get Albies home. This bottom of the 8th, I'm going to be honest with you guys, is brutal right now. Absolutely brutal. I think this half inning alone has taken like 30 minutes. Duvall up. Trying to get Albies home from second. Duvall pops it up. That's going to stay in the infield. Actually, it goes foul, but Bregman's there. And the Astros are down to their last 3 outs. They got Brantley, Bregman, Alvarez. What is going on, everyone? We're almost up to 200 people. Almost up to 200 people. 180 people in the chat. Actually, it's 168 now. But everyone, before we get out of here tonight, if you can, hit that like button for me. If you are new, hit that subscribe button for me. Share the stream. Let's get some more people in here for the last few outs, or let's see if it's going to be the last few outs. Hit the bell notification. Again, share the stream. Again, like the stream. And again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, we also have memberships on the channel. We're almost up to 50 members. I think we are 4 members away from getting to 50. So, pretty cool. But here we go. Coming on to the mound is Will Smith. Lefty-lefty matchup against Michael Brantley. Then he's going to have Bregman and then Alvarez. So on paper, it looks like a good inning for Will Smith. But on paper, it always looks good. Are you going to be able to execute? Tom, they are definitely a scary 3 outs. Alvin Lynn, thank you for subscribing, my friend. We are 20 people away from 14.8K subscribers. We are just around 200 away from 15,000. The goal was to get there by the end of the World Series. I don't know. It's looking a little tight. But we'll get to 15,000 eventually. We've gained a lot of new subscribers here during the postseason. I think we've gained around over 500, I believe. If I look at the new subscribers in the month of October, actually, in the month of October, we've actually gained 880 new subscribers this month alone. So, yeah. Very good month. A lot of new subscribers this month. A lot of new members this month. I want to thank you all for signing up if you became a member. Unknown Appalachia. Hey, glad you came along, my friend. Glad you found the channel. Will Smith, he's going to have to dig deep here. You're always going to have to dig deep with this Astros lineup. Yeah, William, man, it's crazy. You know, in the last year, I mean, good grief. I mean, what did we have last year? Let's take a look. Will Smith trying to go for back-to-back saves. So what's today? Today's the 30th. So let's do, we had, all right, so from 10/30/2020 to now. So in the last calendar year, so from October 30th last year to now, we have gained over 11,500 subscribers in the last year. That's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. So that means we were at like 3,000 subscribers at this point last year. That's nuts. Nexus Eagles, what's going on? The concern for Houston is the pitching not hitting, so they could win the next 2 to 3. Ugh. This Astros offense, they're going to have to come up big here. Michael Brantley fouls it off. There's a 1-2 count. Brantley 1-2 count here. Bregman is up next. Alvarez is in the hole. Yeah, Jason, it's crazy, man. We've had a lot of just, 7 to 8K. Yeah, that's where we were around in June. Crazy steady growth, man. It's been awesome here. But here we go. 1-2 count to Brantley. He's going to be a hard guy to strike out. There's a changeup down and away. Jared Cole, man. Man, that draft was fun, right? We had a lot of people in that draft. That was very fun. Will Smith looking to get Brantley out. Going to be tough to strike out. There's another foul ball. Brantley, the third lowest strikeout percentage in the major leagues this year. We are 8 minutes before midnight. It is almost Halloween, everyone. 8 minutes to Halloween. 2-2 count here to Michael Brantley. Another foul ball. Whew. These last couple of innings here are tedious. Boomer, what's going on? How are we doing? Hey, William Fulgham, appreciate that. I'm excited for the offseason stuff. I'm excited. Will Smith here, trying to do anything he can to get Michael Brantley out. 3 outs away here for the Braves. It feels tense here in Atlanta. Ooh, there's ball 3. Michael Brantley working the count. Oh, Tom Amiano, man, I went crazy. Will Smith, Michael Brantley, full count, top of the 9th. 3-2 Braves. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, low and away on the corner. Strike 3. Wow, Brantley looked like he got fooled on that. I don't think he saw that one coming. Perfect pitch from Will Smith on the corner. Brantley didn't even try. Top of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Bregman. Bregman takes a hack. Pops it up in the infield. Albies is there. There's 2 outs. They're 1 out away, but they got Yordan Alvarez standing in their way. Dusty Baker's thinking, what the heck do I got to do to win a World Series? He's hoping Yordan Alvarez can help him out. Top of the 9th, 2 outs. Braves up 3-2. Back-to-back home runs gave them the lead in the 7th. You got a tough out here with Yordan Alvarez. Will Smith, 1 out away from giving the Braves a 3-1 series lead. There's a curveball. Drops in for strike 1. Will Smith has not given up a run this postseason. He is looking to continue that. There's another curveball. Drops in for a strike. Strike 2. That lady in the stands is going ballistic. That looks like me when I finally get a burger after around 12 hours of not eating. That lady wants to see a win. 3-2 Braves. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Slider down and away in the dirt. One, 2 count. 2 outs. Will Smith trying to get Yordan Alvarez out. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside, 2-2 count. Yordan Alvarez is not making this easy. Will Smith comes set again. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Fastball 94 on the outer half. Alvarez fouls it off. Here comes Will Smith. Top of the ninth, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Fastball gets him to ground out to first. Freeman steps on the bag, and the Braves have a 3-1 series lead. They are one win away from their first World Series since 1995. Absolutely incredible 7th inning. Incredible. Back-to-back home runs. That is just, man, oh man. What a game. I mean, honestly, not a lot going on in this game, but that 7th inning. The back-to-back homers. SoundFX09 says, one more game, one more win. Great win for the Braves tonight, but we just need one more. GN, what the heck are you saying in the chat? Are you okay? Are you okay, my friend? GN, what is going on? Man. Matzek picks up the win. Smith with his 6th save. Christian Javier, after a scoreless postseason, gives it up here. And just like that, the Braves are 1 win away from winning their first World Series since 1995. It is hot Atlanta in Atlanta right now. These people are going crazy. Dansby Swanson, Jorge Soler, I mean, just huge. 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 Dansby Swanson, I mean, this guy finally came through. He's been battling this entire postseason, hasn't really been able to do anything, and just came up with the biggest hit of his career. So, but alrighty, everyone, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go do some Ubers. It's Halloween. It's officially midnight. It is Halloween now. I gotta go out there. I gotta try and make a little bit of money. I'm starting to get kind of tired, actually, so I gotta go get myself a coffee. But everyone, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. Everyone that subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Everyone that hit the like button, thank you for that. If you can, hit it on your way out. But everyone, we'll be back here tomorrow night for Game 5. Wow, Game 5. I can't believe the Braves are just 1 win away. 1 win away for the Atlanta Braves. Everyone, thank you for coming out tonight. Really appreciate you. It's always great talking with all of you. But yeah, that's all I have for now. Have a great rest of your night. Have a good Halloween tomorrow, whatever you end up doing during the day. But yeah, everyone, thank you, and I'll talk to you next time.